Click there. Veritas, you were the first on the YouTube side of the stream. I'll give it to you there. Looks like everything looks good, sounds good across both streams. I think we are all set to go. Yes? Yes, sir? Awesome. How's everybody doing today? Let me just get this a little bit more out of my way without, like, totally nuking mic quality. How's the mic today? Again, we're trying the right in my face thing with less background suppression, so it's going to take me a second to get used to having this thing here. Steph, thank you for the heart me. Took a nap till 3:30. Lucky. Mic sounds good? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Let's check some boxes, say hi to our pets, and then get things kicked off. Hello, Paco. Hello, Blue. How was your day? I had a great day today, Owen. You're welcome. Thank you. Go say hi to our pets that are down here. Hello to the Kinger Horse and the Paparuskis and Sunday and more Paparuskis and Ghost and Danny, Paige, Yodi, and Stormy. Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. Sammy, thank you for the heart me. Did I knock out music? I don't think I did. Oh, she's taking forever to start. Okay. So early today at 7 p.m. on a Tuesdays, right around normal time. 7 on a Tuesday is like right on time for me. I got some of my beard. I mean, you're early today. Oh, Kelsey, got it. I'm like, I don't think I'm that early today, but maybe. Is there a way to breed dogs in Minecraft? Yeah, you just give them steak. The announcement was really early. I announced as soon as I got home from work. Like, I got home from work and then put the post in the Discord that I was getting ready to go live. 7 p.m. for me, yeah. Jazzy, thank you for the heart me. Catch you guys up in case you didn't see the post in the Discord. Hi, Jazzy. I did not go live yesterday. I had a call with the other members that went on way longer than any of us were expecting. And, well, I was chatting with them. I was doing some work on the base. So I did finish up our last 2 rectangle buildings. So this one is now done, and this one is now done. And then I kicked off and started working on the medium buildings. So those 2 are done, and these 2 are done. Jojo, thank you for the heartbeat and the popular. Am I a controller? No, I am on mouse and keyboard. But I started working on these. They came out pretty good. I'm not completely sold on them. Paige, thank you for the roses. I'm considering connecting them. Like, maybe like 4 down, like connecting the 2 buildings together. But also, I like leaving the middle open for flying in and out. So I am not entirely against it. Like, it would look cool connecting them, but I like leaving the middle open to fly through. So I haven't made up my mind. Maybe I could, like, connect it, but then leave the top open. I will revisit this while I have more time to think. I don't have the patience you have. Even if my creative builds aren't good as this. It's 1 block at a time, 91. I stream a couple nights a week here on TikTok and occasionally on the other platforms and just hang out and build my base. Alright, but without further ado, I want to work on the base as much as I can today. So let's get right into it. I did make a deal with Towel yesterday and bought a bunch of deep slate, so we should be good on deep slate for a while. What happened to the wall border? What happened to the wall border? I don't know what you're referring to, Hassan. I would like to know what you're referencing, but I don't know what you're referencing. Alright, so we have these 2 over here. Still sleep deprived, but still watching? You are more than welcome to fall asleep in stream, Egg. Welcome in. Like the big wall thing you made about a month ago. The outer wall, Hassan? This out here? That's all completed. We're done with that part of the base. We are on to building the city in the clouds. Well, you're comforting, so yeah, I appreciate it. The outer wall. Alright, let's get after it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had my rhythm pretty good working on this last night. Hopefully I can keep my rhythm going today. Hopefully I can find that sweet spot building these today. I was on a roll last night while I was chatting, but I'm like, I don't want to do too much work off camera because I know some of my more loyal viewers will get mad at me for doing a bunch of work off cam. It looks weird. Why did Discord update its notifications? I don't know. I don't interact with Discord unless one of you guys sends something that I need to pay attention to. You know, I try to avoid Discord because with all the members and all of the other Discords I'm a part of, it's a lot of notifications. So unless one of you guys is having issues in my Discord, I tend to keep it turned off. Llama, thank you for the heart me. Morgan, thank you for the heart me. Hi, Tabor. Alright, do this. Grab that. And then right here. Are you a controller? Mac, I am not. I am on a mouse and keyboard. I do play on a mouse and key. And place here, and right there, then back to it. I almost did an Apex stream today. Mac, there's a little shelf underneath my desk that my mouse and keyboard ride on. What building are you making? At Llama, I'm working on the 10-story medium buildings. So the outer small buildings are done. I've done a few of the medium buildings, and now I'm working on these two. You like Bedrock better than Java? I prefer Bedrock Edition, but I've played both. I don't buy into the whole one is better than the other nonsense. I like Minecraft regardless of what version it's on. But I do prefer Bedrock Edition. Bedrock is my go-to. Cannot place blocks today. What are we having for a drink today? I've got the end of a nos, and then I've got my water. I had a bit of a migraine coming home from work, so I figured some caffeine would help cut it. Hi, Nansky. Hi, Danny. Welcome in. I figured a little caffeine would cut the migraine, and it seems to be working. Evan, I am working on the medium builds today. So we finished the outer buildings, and now I'm working on the 10-story buildings in the middle. Ooh, thank you for the roses. Danny, thank you for the heart meat and the popular. Welcome in. Ooh, no king. Streaming with a migraine is bad. I'm doing all right. Hi, Blake. How long is it taking to build the buildings? We got 12 of the 14 outer ones done in Sunday's stream, and that was about a 4.5, 5-hour stream of actual building. And then last night I was on a call with the other members of ClockCraft for like 2-ish hours, and I was able to finish the last 2 outer ones and then 4 of these tall ones. They're not hard to do. It's all pattern building, so it's just kind of hitting a rhythm. Lawrence, thank you for the follow. Blake, thank you for the heart me. You're good, Blake. I have a little bit of one, so I cut it with some caffeine and some acetaminophen, and I am doing fine. I'm gonna focus on sleep. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, Egg. Get some sleep. Thank you for stopping in. Do what you need to do. You think you'll be done for August? That's the goal. Hi, Noah. Do I know what Donut SMP is? Yes, I do. I do. It is not my speed. George, thank you for the follow. Have you ever played it? I have not. My preferred version of Minecraft is kind of hanging out after working all day and just getting to build my stuff without worrying about someone sneaking up on killing me or destroying, you know, my builds. That's the best thing for a migraine, cold caps, and fuzzy socks for gloves. I usually caffeine, a little bit of acetaminophen, and then sleep. You know which base is going to be your house? The iron entrance one, money. So, which entrance are we on right now? Actually, my house that I'm going to fully furnish is going to be this guy right here when it's done. The rest of these are just going to have void interiors to make it look like there's an interior in them without having to actually build one. It's so addictive. Minecraft is addictive in general. I get the allure of Donut SMP, but I don't want to, like, deal with PvP and people blowing up my stuff. I like to come home and relax and just kind of hang out with my chat and build stuff. You know, work a 10-hour day, come home and just put some comfy stuff on and hang out with my chat sounds better than coming home and little Timmy who's on summer break who hasn't stopped playing all day blew up my base while I was offline and bed trapped me. Ben, we are on day 26,330. A little over 26,000 days. Is this the city? Yes, it is. Hi, Irish. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I can count. Confirm. It is a part of Minecraft, George, but if I can avoid it, I avoid it. Irish, thank you for the heart, me. Not place blocks. Hi, Megan. I'm doing well. How are you? You can count occasionally. I occasionally can. Megan, thank you for the heart, me. And the popular. Is there a way to breed dogs in Minecraft? Yes, steak. Thoughts on frog lights? I really like frog lights. I don't like getting the farm for frog lights. So, I was going to do one in this world, and then, Viking built one, and then just sold frog lights, and now I get them from him. Oh, it's very hot here. It is miserably, miserably hot. It was over 90 degrees and muggy today, which for some of you might not be bad, but, you know, I live in a colder climate part of the States. 90 degrees and muggy is hell on earth. Froglight Farm took you 3 days. The one I built in Farmtopia took a day, but it's still a nuisance farm to build, you know. I prefer sea lanterns if I'm going for, like, a blocky light type. Excuse me. And then again, Viking built the Froglight Farm and sold Froglights, so when I need them, I just buy it. Cryptic, thank you for the heart, mate. Welcome in, Cryptic. It broke records where you work. I would not be surprised. One of my best friends, she's in North or South Carolina right now, and it was like 118, like out on the pavement outside her gym. She runs a gym there, and holy hell, no thank you. Who's online? Towel and I right now. Towel's doing a little bit of offline work while I'm streaming. Ethan, thank you for the heart me. Irish, thank you for the goat. Is cereal a soup? Yeah, cereal may be a soup, but that makes milk a broth, and I'm more uncomfortable with milk being a broth than cereal being a soup. Jahandra, you changed your name? Why hasn't Viking been live recently? Viking has been really, really busy, and he's been doing his lives over on Twitch because it's easier for him to go live over there. So Viking has been streaming, but he just has not been on Tickety Talk. Diesel, thank you for the popular. Am, thank you for the heart me. Am, thank you for the popular. Ethan, thank you for the populars. Irish with the populars. Hi, Clips. Welcome in. Afternoon, Ethan. Thoughts? I thought snow melt. Ben, snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. And Patrick, on Bedrock Edition, we can build in front of us. You wanted to rebrand? Fair enough. Imagine chugging a liter of broth. So we're talking about milk still. Hi, Diesel. Diesel, thank you for the roses and the heart, me. Live goal achieved. Somebody smoked it. Paige, thank you for the roses. Ethan, thank you for the roses. All right, Ethan, you get to call the next one. You're in first. What are you building? Jameson, I am working on the city in the sky. I'm putting up the framework of the buildings right now. So I'm getting all of the buildings framed out before we start working on them. Well, I guess we're technically working on them before we do detail work on them. Ethan with the tiny dinies. I got you. Someone's referenced milk as broth. I knew what you were going for. Like I said, I'm not uncomfortable calling soup or calling cereal soup, but calling milk broth throws me off. Tiny dinies it is. How's your day? I had a great day today, Diesel. Had a good day at work, really productive day at work. Was hot in my office, I won't lie. I had the blinds pulled, the lights off, and my fan on full, and it was still pretty warm in the office. But I had a productive day nonetheless. Got home a little later than normal, and, you know, took myself some acetaminophen, got myself a little bit of caffeine, and now I'm hanging out with you guys, so I really can't complain. You know? It's hot. It is very hot today. I do not envy any of you guys who had to work outside today. I had a working lunch today, and we had to go out to pick up lunch, and I was sweating. We were, like, outside for, like, maybe 10, 15 minutes, and I'm, like, in dress pants and a dress shirt, and I'm just like, I am cooking out here right now. Did you have fun with the fam yesterday? I did. I did. It was good seeing them. Had some good food. You know, probably ate a little bit too much. Hid inside in the AC and called it. It's been raining the past week where you are. Sean, it has been almost 100 degrees the last 4 days in a row. 3.5 days in a row here. And it's been, like, humid on top of it. It's just been miserable. Hi, Reese. What mod are you using to make it look so bright? That's actually TikTok Studio. So my pack does not naturally make it look this bright. However, the app I use to stream to TikTok has a little bug in it right now with the packs I use, so it's making my game look extra bright. So it's not a pack, it's TikTok. See you later, Memo. What app is it? It's TikTok Live Studio. It's the main platform you use to stream to TikTok. Now, it is quite bright because I'm building mostly with white blocks currently, so it's going to be a little glary. I'm also very high up in the air. Hi, Alfred. Irish, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Ethan, thank you for the Tiny Dinies. Hi, Exodus. Welcome in. I see you later, Memo. Alright, so do this and then back at it. It's going to be a lot of pattern building today. We should, prediction-wise, we should get all of the 10-story buildings done. And we probably will get 2 of the 15-story buildings done, depending on how fast I can do this. It's going to come down to hitting my rhythm and getting these up as fast as I can. Diesel, thank you for the Tiny Dinies. Batman, thank you for the heartbeat. Will this be your forever world? Sean, we are actually done with this world in December of this year. So myself and the other members of ClockCraft will be moving on from this world in December and starting a brand new world in January. Paige, thank you for the Tiny Dinies. What's the main goal to stream? You also love the streams. Eppo, I am not a full-time content creator. My main goal with streaming is I get to spend a couple hours a day here and there with people from all over the world sharing my Minecraft builds. So that's my goal for streaming. I like that I can get home from work, get home from the gym, put some comfy clothes on, and just kind of hang out with my community here on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and just build. What's your main job? Lyle, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Hi, Destiny. Welcome in. When did you realize you were really good at building? I don't think I'm really good at building. I know I have this build style down. Geometric pattern building, futuristic building. I know I have this down, but when you ask me to do like something traditional or medieval, I'm screwed. I'm doing really good, Destiny. How are you? When it comes down to like dealing with like pattern, or not anything but pattern building, I'm pretty good at. This is all pattern building, geometric building. When it comes to like traditional build style, stuff like that, I get bogged down real quick. You're doing good? Awesome. Glad you're doing well. It's a great job. Must be very intelligent. It's fun, Super. Basically, my job is solving puzzles all day, and I absolutely love it. It scratches a part of my brain that I really enjoy. Like, I just get to get presented with new problems, new challenges every day, and then my job is to bring teams of people together to solve those challenges. That's what I love about my job. I work with good people, and then every day gets to be like a new challenge I get to overcome. Like gradient stuff, yeah. What other bases have you done? Cyber, in this world, this is my main base. I did have a world, my last world, I had a very large cathedral build. I do have an industrial base where there's over 30 farms, and then I have a bunch of builds scattered around the world. Stovepipe, all but one of these buildings are going to be empty, but I am going to void effect the inside so it makes it look like they have an interior. And then one of them is going to get a full detailed interior because that's going to be my house. That is the goal. All of these don't need an interior. I'm just going to do one interior on one of them. Industrial base like North Dakota. It's real, but no one's ever seen it. How'd you become good at building? Mr. PayPal, I just kind of picked a build style I was kind of decent at and enjoyed, and then just kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. So, like, I'm pretty good at modern geometric builds like this, but if you ask me to do anything traditional or anything like medieval, I'm screwed. Hold on, I need to count some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Didn't want to use that stack. I want to push that right there. 2 more levels. 1, 2, 3. Your house that you won't really live in. Well, it'll be home. Hi, Doom. Welcome in, brother. Ethan, thank you for the Tiny Dinies. Finishing off the live goal. The house you won't really be in. I mean, we'll live in it for the rest of the series. You know? Doom, thank you for the heart, me. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, brother. I see you struggle to build a typical house, so this is mind-blowing. Mr. PayPal, what I will recommend you do is find something you can build that you have a little bit of confidence in, even if it's just a small little like typical house by your own words. Take that and then try to scale onto it. So like, you know, take what you can build and then try to add a little bit more to it each time and kind of grow your skill with it. Also, hi Dell, welcome in. What are you building in Minecraft? Destiny, I am currently working on my mega base. I'm building the largest Minecraft base I have ever built. And the part of it we're working on right now is the Sky City. Currently mapping out all of the buildings that are going to be up here. Dell, thank you for the heart meat and the popular. For those of you who don't know, Miss Delipop right there is another member of the ClockCraft SMP, the world we are currently on right now. She is an absolutely incredibly talented Minecraft builder and a pretty awesome person. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content here on TikTok, you need to go ahead and give Miss Pop a follow. Diesel, thank you for the tiny dinies. And she's funny. Funny, a good person, good at Minecraft. Are we going to give Dell funny? She likes moss. If you think I build with moss, she builds with lots of moss. Diesel, thank you for the tiny diny. She kind of does owe me a moss biome that she said she was going to do on Saturday, and I happen to be very moss biome-less. So I don't really know how much I can endorse the funny. If I don't get funny, I'm going to cry. Half kidding. Why are you using snow? It's incredibly easy to farm, Destiny. Snow is incredibly easy to farm, and when you're building something on this scale, I didn't want to like dupe or cheat any blocks in, so having farms that can produce hundreds of thousands of drops per hour was the way to go. She's just a girl. How was your day, Doom? I had a good day today. Good day at work. It's hot. It was busy, but it was a good day at work. And then got home a little bit later than I wanted to, which is why stream's a little bit later today, but got home, put some comfy stuff on, went live, and now I'm hanging out with you guys, so no complaints here. Hi, Owen. Who else is on the server? Dell's on the world right now, doing a little offline work. Owen, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, Dell is in the world doing a little offline work currently. I think that's all 10. No, Towel. Yeah, you can tell it's not hot today. Towel is in the world doing offline work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, nailed it. You missed one, did I? I did. Exodus, thank you for the heart me. Owen, thank you for the popular. Fixed. There we go. Got it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. I can't miss anything. Oh, and like clockwork, it's raining on the server. It always rains. User, we've been in the world for a year and almost 3 months. A year and almost 3 months. That's empty. Is there any in here? Yes. What is this? Fabio... Shocker. Towel's in my stream. This is my mega base, and we're currently building the sky, or Cloud City is what chat wants it called. The Cloud City part of the base. Oh, hold on. Chat, security keeping in check. Chat always keeps me in check when it comes to placing anything. That's a block off. You missed a block. You're supposed to put this there. I don't get away with anything anymore. You guys keep me very honest. Haven't seen you in months. Love the look in the new room. Thank you, Daryl. My old projector burned out, so it was time for the stream room to be updated. Doesn't snow blocks melt? Sweaty, as snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. Go ahead, Diesel. There are no... I keep finding these, I keep leaving them out. There are no dumb questions. Okay. I got banned on a multi-craft server, multiplayer server, because I responded because someone said something about your dead dog. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Why not hook up a hopper to the chest for the snow? A hopper to the chest for the snow. So, like, I would still be going through so many shulker boxes that it's easier just to pull a shulker box out and go from there. Mr. Goofy, thank you for the follow. Go check out Delipop's base. Not without Delipop in the world, in the stream with me. Do you also do PvP? I do not, Eppo. I am barely passable at PvE. I get cooked in PvP. I can kind of hold my own with a bow and a sword and a shield and an axe, but all like this new PvP where people are like using like respawn anchors and like obsidian and end crystals, I get smoked. I'd get smoked. You know, I can hold my own kind of with an axe and a shield and a bow, but you start messing with this whole respawn anchor spamming, totem farm spamming, like I'm good. I don't got that in me. Just randomly shooting ClockCraft members with arrows. I try not to hit them. I just like to scare them. I try not to hit anybody. I just like to scare them. Also, the new locator bar rats you out now. So I got to remember, if I'm going to go prank another member of the SMP, I've got to wear a pumpkin head so I don't show up on the locator bar. I went to scare Dell the other night when she was live, and she's like, she called, oh, there's someone near me. The locator bar gave me away. I was pissed. What you building? M2, I'm currently building the framework for the skyscrapers that are going to be in the city in the clouds. So I'm getting all of the main frames done of the building before we go back and detail them. I've been playing Minecraft since Alpha Edition, Jack. Back when you needed a code to play the game. Have you tried the new Happy Gas update? I have, Abby. I have a bunch of the Happy Gas. I have them very far away from my base right now because they are causing a ton of frame rate lag. So if you're getting like a bunch of like frame rate glitches on your world and you have a bunch of Happy Gas, it's because of the Happy Gas. How much time have you spent on it, or are you not sure? Jack, Minecraft and good night, Towel. I don't know if you're in stream or not, but good night, Towel. Like Minecraft in general, or like this world, Jack? Minecraft in general or this world? Any trolls today? Not yet. Do you like the new update? Vibrant Visuals looks good. The Happy Gas is pretty cute. However, the new update is not very well put together. Like, the Happy Gas is causing frame rate issues and lag issues on certain servers. And then Vibrant Visuals, the bigger of a build you interact with Vibrant Visuals, the less frames you get. Like, Vibrant Visuals at my base looks fantastic. However, it kills my frame rate. Both. So, Jack, I have been playing Minecraft since Alpha Edition, like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has been my all-time favorite game for years. As far as this world, we've been in it for a year and almost 3 months. Did you start streaming before this SMP, or did you already stream before? Eppo, I have posted clips forever. I did, like, I feel like everybody's kind of done, like, a one-off stream here or there at some point. I had never consistently streamed before December of 23. I literally just went live one day on TikTok on my last world, and we just had an absolutely amazing response from TikTok, and I've been streaming consistent ever since. Jack, thank you for the follow. This is my first Minecraft world I have started well streaming, so a lot of my viewers have been here since day one on this world. How many total hours did you guess you have from ClockCraft? Bryce, I play Minecraft about 10 to 12 hours a week. So I only play the game really when I'm streaming. And I only stream a couple nights a week right now for like work and gym and life schedule. However, I do AFK a lot. My playstyle in Minecraft is I build farms for all of my resources. That way, while I'm at work or sleeping at the gym or doing other things, I can leave the world open and have my resources gathered for me, so that when I do have time to play, do have time to go live, I don't have to resource gather. Do you enjoy work? I like what I do, Jack. I'm very good at what I do, and I like the people I work with. I wouldn't say it's, you know, fun. It's still a job. It's a 9 to 5, pays the bills, but what my job does is that I do well enough that I have the financial freedom that I, you know, don't have to have a second job. I can, you know, live comfortably and then, you know, spend a couple nights a week, you know, hanging out with my chat playing my favorite game, you know. What's the longest you haven't played Minecraft for? I don't know. Maybe a month. Like, I feel like I've always played Minecraft. Like, I've definitely taken breaks, but at some way, shape, or form, I've always kind of come back to it. Do you have a second job? I do not. Jack, I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. So I do work full-time. Streaming is purely a hobby for me. It's just for fun. I do make a couple bucks from streaming, but I do consider it just a hobby. I'm not trying to go pro or full-time or anything like that. I just like spending a couple nights a week hanging out with my chat, playing my favorite game. What work style would you do if you couldn't do what I'm doing now? If I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I'd probably, well, I don't know, I'd probably be in some sort of operations field because I, majored in management. However, all through like high school and college, I worked blue-collar jobs. So if I really wanted to get away from what I'm doing now, like OpEx and stuff, and I wanted to take like a complete 180, I'd probably have renewed my CDL and just kept working like delivery routes and like client relations stuff. Lauren, thank you for the follow. Smiles, thank you for the heart me. So like if I didn't go back into like corporate stuff, I'd take like a 180. I probably would have still worked in distribution, like stuff like that. What's your opinion? 9 to 5 harder than full-time streaming? This is not raw, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to go with raw. This is not hard, brother. I know I'm not trying to do this full-time, and there might be some more stress that involves with trying to streaming full-time. My brother, I am sitting here, listening to good music, playing Minecraft, and talking to my chat. Not stressful. Not stressful one bit. I'm sure there's, like, I've worked the 9 to 5. I worked blue-collar jobs. I've done construction. I've thrown, kegs as a delivery driver. I have my CDL. I've done blue-collar work to get me through college. That is the hardest shit ever. Do you still hold your CDL? I never refreshed it, Ethan, and I'm told it expired. Like, it's been, 3 or 4 years since I got it, so I'm sure it's expired by now. No, this is not hard at all. Anybody who says streaming is harder than a 9 to 5 is out of their goddamn mind. There's definitely different stressors. Definitely different stressors. Like, if I was relying on this full-time, like, it's got to be stressful, like, not getting sponsorships or subs or gifts. Like, that's got to put some stress on it, but it is not, harder than... Dude, I'm playing a video game, brother. What type? From the UK? It's like your delivery drivers, construction workers. I've bounced, done, stuff like that. Through kegs, drove trucks. How'd you get so much snow at MX? I have a snow farm. Are you listening to Treaty? I'm actually listening to Unknown Brain right now. This is our generic stream playlist. I listen to Treaty all day today at work, so I needed something that wasn't Treaty. As much as I love Treaty, I needed something that wasn't Treaty. How often do you get deep slate breaks if it doesn't give me an option to craft? Andrew, there's other members on this SMP, and I just buy resources from them. Like, when I don't want to gather deep slate, another one of our members, she loves to just go mining. So I trade her diamonds and books and other supplies and that my farms produce, and she'll trade me deep slate. Do you wish Minecraft had longer days? No, I'm good. I mean, I think Minecraft is truly a perfect game. Like, there's obviously little things that get upgraded here and there, but what's beautiful about Minecraft is there's no correct way of playing it. You can play it any way you want. Abby, I stream for usually like 3 hours. Like, if you look at my average stream, usually I'm streaming for about 3 hours. I don't want something over my ear, like holding like that in for like longer than 3 hours. These are comfy. They're not hot. They're like the perfect level. Especially for like Minecraft, where I'm not like trying to be like competitive. I would rather do earbuds than headphones. Towel, thank you for the heart me and the community crown. Speaking of the person who gathers my deep slate when I buy it from her, Miss Towel, another one of our members, has joined us. Peter, it is the largest mega base I'm ever building. I only have about 10 to 12 hours a week to dedicate to it. I'm still building it. I'm going to be building this into July, August. What other games do you enjoy? Jack, I'm not playing much of anything else right now. Pretty much any game time I have, I'm streaming. I was rocking a little bit of Apex, but I haven't touched Apex in about a month. I did play some Warzone when it first came back. I haven't touched Warzone in a couple weeks. Pretty much any free time I have outside of like work, gym, and life stuff, I spend now streaming Minecraft. And that's not me complaining, but there's not really any other games that are captivating me right now. I had a great day today, Towel. Yeah, I also don't want to head down, but I have Astros for when I'm like playing a competitive game for like the full surround sound, but for streaming Minecraft, these are perfect. These are perfect for this because it's, they're comfortable, they're light, they have good sound. I don't need like directional sound. How come you chose snow instead of quartz? You're good, FaZe. So I chose snow instead of quartz because even though both kinds of blocks are completely farmable, you can AFK them. Savannah, thank you for the heart, me. If I had to farm quartz on this scale, I would go absolutely crazy. I would have to have the world's largest villager trading hall with an absolute, or just an absolute lag-inducing farm to trade for, or I would have to have a crazy large piglin bartering farm. Hi, rep is, how do you get those green blocks? Richard, they're moss. So you can find moss in a lush biome, and you can actually set yourself up a moss farm to farm it infinitely. I wore headphones 10, 12 hour a day for years and no head dent. Is that an actual thing? It is work here, bro. Like, if you look up, like, streamers headset debt, like, you look up, like, Jinxie or, like, Tim the Tapman, they've got some pretty serious headset debts going on. But, you know, those are people who are wearing headsets 8, 10 hours a day every day. You know? I like my headphones. They're comfortable. They're not too... Or my earbuds, they're, like, perfect for streaming. That's wild. I have long hair. So the long hair probably did save you. You got that little bit of a cushion. Be right back. Gonna go buy earbuds. Towel, these are linked in my Discord. They're phenomenal. These ones... I'm gonna rephrase this. These ones aren't. They stopped making them, but they have a new version of them. And they look very similar, so they're still probably great. Curious when this is gonna, you ever consider making this a schematic? So, MXG, we're actually gonna release a full world download. So, in December of this year, as kind of like a Christmas gift, thank you to our viewers, myself and the other members are gonna release a full world download. So, if you've been with us, you know, you became part of our community, we're gonna give you access to the actual world itself. Would you ever work on electrical AC plumbing? I've done electrical, plumbing. I'm not a very good welder, but I've done electrical and plumbing. I'm not licensed, so I've never, like, done it, but I've learned how to do it from my dad. My dad is very much a do-it-yourself, why hire somebody for it kind of guy. So, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, I learned it all from him. Now, I'm not licensed or anything, so I've never done it for, like, work, but I have it. What are you going to put in the buildings? All of them but one are going to be completely empty interiors. They're going to have void interiors, so it looks like they have stuff in there, but there's nothing actually in there. And then one of them, actually, this big building right there, I'm going to do a full detailed multi-floor interior, and that's going to be my house. Like, my part of this city. Llama, thank you for the popular. Kale, thank you for the heart me. Using hoppers to bring items down. I used to hopper my carts. And... Got it, FaZe. Got it. Yes, this is, Gavin. Now, I always wanted to get better at welding. I've done it a couple times, but never anything to be like, oh, I'm good at this. Although I do end up on welding TikTok every once in a while. I don't know why, but I'll get, like, videos of, like, welds every once in a while. You got any ideas on how you're going to top this in the next season? So, Pinto, I can tell you right now, next season, I'm not doing a mega base. I'll still do a big base. It's still going to be... I don't know, it'll still be a big base, right? My challenge for next season is I want to live in the end. So, I will probably never do a base on this scale again. This has been an incredible, you know, experience. I have had a lot of fun, and I'm still having a lot of fun doing this build. But I have spent almost a year building one thing in Minecraft. Next season, my challenge is going to be living in the end. That is the goal. So, like, anything and everything, like, unless it absolutely has to be done in the overworld, Mama, thank you for the club cheers and the club power. Unless it absolutely has to be done in the overworld, I'm going to do it in the end. Thesaurus, I'll give it to you. Up here, it definitely looks very soulless because I've added no detail in. But you are 100... Right now, I'll give it to you. It is definitely soulless because I haven't done anything to it. Oh, no, welding TikTok, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I know my mods have because they've been chatting about it. But have you guys seen, like, the using ChatGPT to, like, update your, like, headshots? Like, you send them a picture and then you, like, feed them a very specific prompt and they'll give you, like, your headshot back, but, like, heavily pre-edited. Do you think you could build giant bases like Minecraft TikTok? Money, I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you are asking. What you mean by like that? You're talking like the people whose whole accounts are just building mega bases in like creative mode and stuff? Is that what you're asking? I would love to understand your question, but I don't I don't know what you're going for. Can't get it right. I've only done the one prompt, Danny. Negative star, I got nothing but Bigfoot. The Bigfoot vlogs. I still have a lot of the Bigfoot. I'm getting a lot of the AI videos lately. Like, I've been getting a lot of AI videos lately. I had Tim the Tatman and, like, Short Nick Merckx arguing AI. The other one, Hijacks. I've gotten a couple edits of, like, Tim the Tatman AI. Stuff like that. Like, AI is getting scary, man. It's getting scary. Are these diamond blocks I can see? What do you mean, Ryan? Oh, you're talking... Hold on. You're talking about this stuff? It's, Prismarine. A lot of baby versions of Theo Von. Oh, you mean the baby vlogs? I've seen those, too. 320 llama. So, build height is right here. So, right top of this is build height. I cannot go any higher than here with my builds. So, these ones right here are only going to go up 15 floors. Have you seen the cop ones? I've only seen the cop ones of, like, the cop getting mad that the donut store is out of donuts. I've seen that AI one. Santi, thank you for the roses. Alright. We should have enough to kick off a little bit more. I'm just going to top off on snow. Honestly, don't know. I'm trying to think. I fear this one was AI. Let me just... Like, 5 years from now, we're screwed with AI. Like, we can... Like, the Uncanny Valley right now kicks in, but, man, in a few years, it scares me how real AI is going to be. Hi, Rampart. Or Rampant. Okie dokie, your cherry tree will definitely hit build height. Awesome, llama. Big at cherry tree. I should work cherry trees in here somewhere. I mean, we do have a cherry blossom biome built. Are you in a giant base? Yes. Yes, I am. Also, I didn't forget, I'm filming the base tour video tomorrow. I will post it Thursday for the 200th episode of ClockCraft. Is that fair? It scares me now. I mean, looking at what type the public has is true. Ever thought of playing Apex again? Jared, I haven't touched Apex in almost a month. I did see the update that came out today. I almost was tempted to do an Apex stream. Hi, Bentley. I almost was tempted to do a Apex stream today. However, I'm really enjoying building the city right now. And I'm like, I'm on a roll with putting the buildings up. You know, I'm having fun. We're almost 200 episodes into ClockCraft. I think I'm going to play Minecraft tonight. Money, I will be honest, I don't check my tags a lot, but because of the growth I have seen on this account, I get tagged by, like, bots all the time. So I have a tendency not to check my tags. So I may have seen it, I may not. If you guys do tag me in something and it's something real, I will always like your comment to let you know that I saw it. I will get tagged in about 10, 15 things a day, and it's all, like, just bot spam comments, so I don't check my mentions a lot. You did it just now. I will try to check after stream. Mike, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Delicioso. Gad, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. To be honest, Ken, I'm way behind on watching the lives back. You're like 125-ish. I'm considering next season... Hi, Mike. Stream's going great. I'm considering next season using the auto-edit feature that Streamlabs has. They actually have a, like, built-in feature with Streamlabs that you can, like, send in a link of your live stream, and it takes forever, but they will make, like, a compilation of it. I don't know how good it is. I haven't used it. I just kind of got the reach out from Streamlabs that I should try it. But it'll take like a 3-hour stream and condense it into like 20 minutes. I might try to do that for Season 2. But if it's garbage, then I won't. Your house is looking good. Thank you, Halo. We'll use the server for Season 2. It'll be a different server. Brand new world, money. It'll be a brand new world when we start over in Season 2. Like, it'll be a fresh spawn-in seed. True, Eben, but, like, I already pay for Streamlabs. So if they already have the feature, then I'm just going to use it there. Awesome, Llama. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. You're caught up to where you were at. Okay. I mean, Diesel, you've missed very few streams, so at a certain point, you have to catch up to where you were watching. I don't get how you got at least 500k minimum with the patience and skill. 500k minimum what, Halo? Is ClockCraft just full of empty builds? No, some of our builds have interior. Jack, this full build does have an interior, but I haven't done any interiors up here yet because we're just putting up the frames currently. Steve, welcome in, brother. Thank you for the heart, mate. I appreciate that, Halo. What are they going to be for? So, Jack, you're going to give me shit for this, but Jack, all but one of them are going to have empty interiors, but I'm going to void effect them. And then one of them will get a fully developed interior, and it's going to be like my base. So you do call me on that. The whole core of the base is full and functional. These are purely for aesthetics. Pretty much these ones are going to be just for aesthetics. What is void effect? So if it's hard to describe what it is for Windows, it's easy to do with floors. What's the core for? So Jack, in the core of this base, there's a full automatic storage system, 280 modules, 2.6, 2.8 million items. This is storage. If you look down there, there's inside the core of the base, there's actually 2 Guardian farms, an Iron farm, a bunch of auto crafters. What else we got? No, it's 2 Guardian farms, Iron farm, villager trading, auto crafters, all that down there. So the core of the base is fully furnished. Everything else is just building for scale, because when I started this build, I said I wanted to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built, and then I've just been picking away at it. Is that a cloud in your base? Yes, we are technically above the clouds where we're working right now. Villager trading? Yes, Wolfgang. We retrofitted my iron farm down there to include fisherman villagers instead of the villagers that were in there. That way, I can just trade all of the fish I get from the multiple Guardian farms for just quick emeralds or quick XP when I need it. Hi, John. Welcome in. Is the base even? Curly, the base is entirely to the block square. It took a crazy amount of, like, work and math, and if you were here in some of those early streams where we were doing, like, literally, like, Pythagorean's theorem to make sure the base was squared out, some of my long-term viewers can actually remember those streams. Everything in here is square. Lag maxing? It's not too laggy. It's not laggy. Like, when I first joined the world, struggles a little bit, but it goes pretty good. Have a great one, Halo. John, thank you for the hard meat and the popular. What armor trims do I use? I have the Tide armor trim. The Tide armor trim with diamond. I do have the silence trim. However, a bunch of the other members of this world rock silence. So I figured it was appropriate to rock Tide because my base started out as a Guardian farm. So, like, these armor trims were when I first started the Mega Base, defeating the Elder Guardians for the Guardian farm at the core of the base. Oop, that doesn't go there. This does. But yeah. John, thank you again for the popular. Also, we did achieve our gift goal. Who's in first? Miss Panic, Miss Page, would you like to call the next gift goal? Is that an apple or a tomato? I think it's an apple. I'm going to say apple. Apple, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You would love to? All right, Miss Panic. Feel free to call it when you are ready. Is this 2v2? It is not. Biscuit, thank you for the follow. Finger hearts, got you. We do this. We go here. Set up new goal. Edit. Where are you? I know what those look like, so those should be easy to find. There. Finger hearts, it is. Got it. Is it single player? Bailey, it is and it isn't. So I do play on this world with 8 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. However, this base is a solo project. This is Bedrock Patchy. So this is a solo project. I have gotten some help recently from a couple other members Mullet did help us do some lava, and then Towel has helped me a couple times with terraforming the custom biomes. But 98% of the base, 99% of the base has been me by myself. I have gotten some help. Kale, thank you for the finger hearts. Paige, thank you for the finger hearts. Diesel, thank you for the... You guys smoked that goal. Okay. Let me do a little bit of building first. What are you even building? Apple, I am working on my... Sweaty, thank you for the follow. I am working on my mega base. I am building the largest Minecraft base I have ever personally built. See you later, Bailey. And the part we're working on right now, Bailey, thank you for the follow, is the city in the clouds. So I'm mapping out all of the frames. This. Diesel, thank you for the finger hearts and the community fest. No, you are not doing a gift war in my stream today. Is there someone called Nitro? There is not, Crimson, but Nitro is a member of the Minecraft TikTok community. He is definitely someone I would consider TikTok friends with. I'll always promote his account. Nitro is incredible at this game. His purple dragon like kingdom build is incredible. Patchy, this is ClockCraft. Will Season 2 have new people in it? Yes. So we're going to keep all our original members, and then we may or may not, we're going to try to get new people in, add some new members for the start of Season 2. How many days? Roman, 26,334. Diesel, thank you for the TikToks. How long has it taken? I've been working on this base since July of last year. I stream a couple nights a week here on TikTok and occasionally over on Twitch, and then just pick away at the base. Diesel, thank you for the perfume. All right, Diesel, would you like to call the next live goal before you get title gifter on all the new gifts? Would you like to call the new live goal, Diesel, before you get title gifter on all the new gifts? Diesel, thank you for the perfume. Have not been here. Hi, East. Welcome in. Is this normal Minecraft? It's pretty much normal Minecraft, Roman. It is an SMP with other Minecraft TikTok content creators, but we play on hard difficulty. There's no cheats or add-ons or mods or anything like that. That's what you were going for? Perfume is what you're going for? I got you. Oh, shush, TikTok. Your live chat did not appear on the screen. Yes, it did. All right, perfume. What does that look like? Looks like that. Got it. There it is. Not 100 TikTok, 10. I'm bored. Thank you for the follow. Nap time. Got it. Diesel paying my bills. I don't use any money from TikTok to pay my bills. I feel guilty. Like, I do feel guilty. Like, if I, like, try to use TikTok income for bills. But I do use TikTok income to, like, upgrade my stream setup and then toys. Like, I'm not going to buy a side-by-side this year, but it's probably going to be my Christmas present to myself. Is because the four-wheeler will be paid off this year, the motorcycle will be paid off this year. I don't really need a side-by-side, but I've been on side-by-side TikTok a lot lately. Maybe. Hi, Farrell. Welcome in. Kale, thank you for the perfume. Paige, thank you for the perfume. Diesel, thank you for the perfume. Roman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Bad habit of expensive toys. Doom, thank you for the popular. Danny, thank you for the perfume. Alright, and then up we go. Why snow? Board, it's incredibly easy to farm. And from a distance, it looks no different than concrete or quartz. So, like, from here, you couldn't tell me if that was concrete or quartz or snow. And when it comes to just ease of access, farming snow is so incredibly easy and such a large scale that it's a no-brainer. How is this fun? 100, I am sitting here after working all day. I'm sipping my drink, listening to good music, playing my favorite game, in comfy clothes and hanging out with my chat. I'm vibing. I don't know if it's necessarily fun. I won't lie to you. I don't know if I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever done. But I am comfy, I am content, and I'm vibing. Is snow spawn-proof? It is not. I'm just high enough up that the only place things can spawn are, like, down there. How much time? Alex, I only work on the build live on stream. I stream about 10 to 12 hours a week, and I've been working on the build since July of last year. Just play on a server with people. 100, I do play on a server with people. There are 8 other Minecraft TikTok content creators on this world. However, this is my personal challenge project. I've played Minecraft since Alpha Edition and have never built a mega base. So this is my first ever true mega base, and I wanted to go all out with it. I wanted to go all out with this. I know that, like, some people, like, you may be desensitized because you see all these full-time creators doing big bases, but I'm like, you know what, between work, gym, and life schedule, I gotta do it too. I want to say at least, I want to say that in my, since Alpha Edition, however many years that was ago of playing Minecraft, I finally did a mega base. Looks good, thank you, 100. I appreciate that. Diesel, thank you for the hat and mustache. What are you drinking? I'm having the end of, this was a half-opened NOS that was in the fridge. That's now gone. So that was my little boost after work so that I could stream. Patchy 2 to 3 times per week, if I can. What do you for work? 100, I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. You guys almost didn't get a stream today. I almost had to fly out this morning. Or I got the text last night, but I almost had to fly out this morning. There almost was not a stream today. What if we did... Hold on, Keegan. What if we do what you guys did with the vacation houses and put 3 times bigger in Season 2? I think the vacation houses are perfect. That's an interesting job. It's fun. 100, thank you for the follow. Well, it's not fun, but it's a challenge. Like, every day I get to go into work and I get presented with a new project, and my job is to bring together the right team of people to solve anything from, like, accounting errors to training to OpEx projects to new software. Like, every day I get to go into my job and I get a new puzzle to solve with a new group of people, and it's actually really cool because I get to see all these different things and experience all these different things. I built now a mega pyramid. Any idea what I can put inside? The pyramid's 150 by 115. Roman, you could make it like a farming area. You could build a bunch of farms inside. You could, excuse me, sorry guys. You could do like a storage system in there. You could, you should look up Deli Pop here on TikTok. She did a huge pyramid build too, and then she actually did like sections of the pyramid where all the different like ore types. So you can do stuff like that. I'm bored Season 2. Yes, so I'm bored. This is Season 1 of the ClockCraft SMP. Like I said, I play on this world with 8 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. In December of this year, we're resetting the world. So we will start in a brand new world together in January of 26, Season 2. And what's cool is myself and the other members are going to release a world download. So if you're here and you're watching me build my base now, you can actually, if you're still around in December, you'll get a personal copy of the world, and you can explore not only my base, but the other members' bases as well. That sounds awesome, Roman. W stream, is this Java? This is actually Bedrock Edition, 100. Aussie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How many floors am I at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the last floor. So down 1. Nope. Down 1. Are you doing anything on the inside of the buildings? Natalie, one of them, it's actually this one right here, is getting a full detailed interior. Whole 9 yards. Multiple floors, penthouse. It's going to be a fully done up interior. That's going to be my build, my house. I've been giving a hard time because everybody's like, do you have a bedroom? Huge base, no bedroom, no bedroom, no bedroom. Where's your bed? Where's your bedroom? I sleep in a little nook in the wall. Currently, so I'm finally caving and saying that one of these skyscrapers I will do a full interior on as my bedroom. Hi, Rachel. Where can you see the vacation houses and what they were? Noah, go watch Friday's stream back on YouTube. Myself, Silver, and Towel went out 17,000 blocks on the world and set ourselves a challenge. We had to build a house, but we couldn't bring any materials with us. So everything we built in our vacation homes were gathered out there. Why? Why not? Better. Can Buddy have a bedroom? Sure. We'll give them mods, rooms, and stuff like that. Hermitcraft build? Thank you, Arthur. The little bit you messed up gonna annoy me till you fix it. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. Shout out you. What is your emoji? Shout out you, Lemon. You were the only one who caught it. Nobody else called it out. Usually my chat doesn't let me get away with anything. Usually I don't get away with anything. Rachel, thank you for the heart me. And the popular Rayo, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Quick question, how long have you been doing this? Better, I've been working on this base since July of last year. I hang out a couple nights a week here on TikTok and occasionally over on Twitch and just pick away at working on the build. Cool, Roman. Hi, winner. I just realized... oh, almost. Is that a sheep or a person? Sheep or a person? Are you talking about when they're talking about our boy Buddy here? So Buddy's actually a rare mob. He was a full enchanted armor piglin who wandered over into the overworld and turned into a zombie piglin who's got enchanted gold armor with a bow or with a crossbow. So he's living in that pillar for now. I don't have a better spot to put him where he won't unalive himself. Almost a year? I know, Keegan. Almost a year. It's not kind of demoting restarting. So I'm bored. How I play Minecraft is it might be unique. When I start a Minecraft world, I set myself a goal. I say, I want to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. I want to collect every item. I want to beat every trophy, achievement, challenge you can do in a single world. I want to build a farm for every item. Roman, please stop spamming. I've answered your comment like 5 times. Please stop spamming. But I set myself a goal. I say, I'm going to do this thing, and when I've accomplished that in the world, I'm done with that world. You know, so my goal for this one is to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. And when this base is done, I will have achieved my goal for the world. And I'll still have 6-7 months of kind of running around and goofing off in this world. But then, you know, I'm done. I'm ready for my next challenge. PK, we've been in the world since April 7th of last year. April 7th of last year. A year and about 2.5 months. Fly around real quick. Noah, I'll make you a deal. Let me connect this, and then I'll do a little fly around. Frost, thank you for the follow. You're good, Roman. I said if you built an upside down... If you built a pyramid, you can fill it with farms or different ore types or a storage system. So I gave you a bunch of answers. Frosted, thank you again for that follow. Welcome in. I have done a lot we've been picking away at it. Pattern building is super, super easy to do. So it makes things go faster. Bo, thank you for the follow. This is all just pattern building at this point. So I'm pretty proficient when it comes to it because it's just pattern, 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 pattern. Doesn't get hard. Put these away. All right. Fly around the base. How's my Elytra? Plenty of health. Got it. So, I am releasing a world tour this week. I made a promise. My world tour is outdated. I know I have to. But we've got, starting from the top, you've got like the little garden area where storage is. Currently working on the city in the sky. Getting all of the buildings built. We've got the main hallway entrances. So you'll notice that there's portals scattered around the base. Like if you go through here, I need to repair them all, Diesel, there. We might need to take a side rep. But we got like our entrances right here. Go up real quick. If we drop down off the edge, we've got the core of the base with all of our gardens. These need to be finished, but that's like busy work. I'm avoiding doing it. We've got the core of the base with the original portals, with the diamond quad beacon with all of my pets. If you come down into the base, you've got the throne room. Looking straight down, there's actually a guardian farm and an iron farm combined into one. So like when I need to AFK those farms, I just chill right here and let them run. So this is the throne room. If we keep going down, just below here is just the storage for those farms. And then I want to say, which tunnel is it? I think it's, I always go the complete wrong way. I need to label these. And then we have a second guardian farm. Cruising, thank you for the follow. We've got a second guardian here. Thank you, Trezzy. Cruising, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Slushy. That's our second guardian farm. If we come out here, we're starting to build custom biomes. Sheldon, thank you for the follow. So I wanted to do 16 biomes surrounding the base. Savage with the follow. So we've got Enchanted Forest done. Soul Sand, it's an auto sorter, Noah. We've got the Soul Sand Valleys done. Crimson Forest is done. Warped Forest is done. Mushroom Island is done. End Islands are done. Desert is done. Pale Garden is done. Pale Garden needs a little bit more love. There's a strip of dirt I gotta replace. And then the last one we got over here is the Cherry Blossom. So there's a few biomes left to do, which is what we were working on, but I just burned out doing all the terraforming, which is why we kicked off working on the city. You can actually see my frame rate dropping because there's gas on this island right here, and there's gas over on the other side. So I had to take the gas out of my base. The happy gas were causing so much lag, like it was unbearable. But yeah, so right now I'm currently working on framing the city in the sky. I'll probably get a good chunk of this done before I get bored of working on it, and then we'll go back to work on the biomes down below. And then I guess up here at the top this is storage with the moon door. Thank you, Harvey. This is fully automated storage, 260, 280 modules. I don't even remember anymore. It's like 2.6 to 2.8 million items. Let me sleep real quick. Haven't seen your live pop in your feed like a month. This base got so much better. Thank you, Boston. How long do you usually stream at cruising? I usually do 2 streams a week, 3 if I'm lucky, for about 3 hours. If I can. Raymond, thank you for the follow. And I only work on the base on stream. So I have streamed every single block placed in this entire build, and you can actually go watch back any of the streams over at on my YouTube. Raymond, thank you for the follow. Are you going to get a happy gas? Bentley, I have a bunch of them. There's a problem with the happy gas right now. They're causing a lot of lag. Silver, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Welcome in, Mr. Silver. So I do have happy gas, but they've been moved away from the base. I used to have them like living up here. You can actually see the fence gates that they were tethered to. Like they lived up here. But they just were causing so much lag. Java or Bedrock? Bedrock edition. Hi, Silver. For those of you who don't know, Silver right there is another member of this SMP. An incredible Minecraft builder. Probably the fastest Minecraft builder you ever see. And a pretty down-to-earth dude. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content here on TikTok, you should definitely check out Silver Mullet. Hi, Hunter. Harvey, thank you for the follow. Hunter, thank you for the follow. It's going good, Silver. I got one medium tower left to do. What's been the hardest part of the base? Funny enough, is that my YouTube, yes, my YouTube is It's King or IV. It's the same logo, all that stuff. The hardest part of this whole project, believe it or not, actually, I think there's gas out here. There are. We got one little happy guy out here. Is this outer wall. This outer wall is just pure snow blocks. It's 165,000 blocks to do it. Was so tedious. Unlimited, thank you for the follow. It was just such a grind, and shout out to any of my viewers who stuck it out with me when we worked on that. Took 165,000 blocks to do this outer wall, and holy pain. At least when we were doing like the inside of the wall, it was patterned. But even the floor was kind of fun because we were getting super. That outer wall was rough. You have builds on the surface too. Builds on the surface at. I don't understand what you're asking. Builds on the surface. Is it me and Tal? I think I'm the only one in the world. I'm the only one online right now. I didn't mean to do that. Craig, thank you for the follow. I'm the only one currently online. Tal was live pretty much a good chunk of the day. Tal streamed for a while today. She did Twitch and TikTok today. How many blocks have I used? Hunter, I'm into the millions at this point. We don't have blocks placed on Bedrock. I wish we did. But just like I said, for scale, that outer wall that we just looked at took 165,000 blocks to do. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. How are you? All right, a little bit more rockets, and then let's get back to work on this. I wish we had blocks placed stat. It would probably be wild, but yeah, just the outer wall of the outer wall took 165,000 blocks to do. Not to mention the floors. Filling in these floors, and then filling in the floor up here, and then just the rest of the build. It's, let's just summarize, as a stupid amount of blocks. Hi, Macy. But yeah, so this outer wall took 165,000 blocks to do. Hello, love your iron farm, very nice. Awesome, Fall Squad. I'm glad it's working for you. Next season, you might do every monument or what it's called instead of the biomes. It's next season, the challenge is going to be being in the end, Noah. Like, I'm planning to like have all my major farms in the end, my villagers in the end, storage in the end, all of that stuff. That is what the challenge is going to be. I'll probably do detailed builds with it, but it's going to be like a whole like space station-y vibe. Like I'm also not doing an industrial district, which is my last 3 Minecraft worlds have all had fully fleshed out industrial districts for all my farms. I'm going to do each pod of the space station is going to be a like different farming pod. New couch? Yeah. Yes, Roy, new couch. Josh, thank you for the follow. You might be the first one who has noticed that, Josh, but it's been a couple weeks with the new couch. Oh, actually been a month with the new couch. Make a rocket ship. It's gonna be like a space station. Like I might do like the villagers on like their own ship, something like that. That's the goal for season 2. Also, the happy gas is gonna be in just so useful next season. You didn't like the other one? So, Roy, my projector burned out. I've had the projector for a few years. So, I don't know if you remember, we used to have the, 180-inch projector screen on this wall. So, my projector burned out, and it was as much to replace that projector, the bulb in the projector, as it was to just buy a TV. So, I bought myself a new TV, which you can see is on behind me. And when I did that, I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to upgrade the TV, I should upgrade the couch, because the couch I did have in here was like $150, $125 Amazon couch, and it held up, but it was definitely past its prime. You messed up? I did? I did. Gotta say, what's my opinion on World War III? We don't do political stuff in here. This is a Minecraft stream. No politics in a Minecraft stream. Just finished up an episode with an astronaut? An episode of what has an astronaut in it? I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Is this Fearless? This is Fearless. Good song. Yep, place blocks. What are you making? A Spark. I am working on my mega base. To be more specific, I am building the frameworks for the City in the Cloud buildings. So I'm currently framing all of the buildings that are going up here. And when the framing is done, I'm either going to do the detail. Like, I want to do, like, the garnishing. Is that the right word? Like, the landscaping. All of that stuff. Or I'll do the buildings. But it'll be a play it by a year. Buzzing. I knew this song was going to come up at some point. And we're gone. This butter pecan pie ice cream is bomb, but I'm going to hate it tonight. Butter pecan ice cream. That sounds gas. Spark, thank you for the follow. On 9 lit to you and you're falling asleep. I'll be honest with you. We'll probably do another 2.5 hours on stream. It's 8 now. I'll go to like 10:30. I will probably shower and pass out. What are you building? JC, I am working on the City in the Clouds. I'm building the outlines of it. Have you used creative? Nope. Done entirely in survival. Your lactose and toddler ants. Got it. We're on day 26,336. No creative mode in this world. No add-ons, no duping, no nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you going to do after the city? Dino, we got to finish up the biomes. So all that's left to do on the mega base is this city and then the biomes, and that's pretty much it. I want to do like little detail work things. Like I want to add... see you later, Noah. I want to do, like, Easter eggs, because we are releasing a world download, obviously. And, like, I want to have parts of the base that, my viewers didn't see, so you guys can kind of find stuff in the future. Awesome, That's awesome. So, there's pretty much city and biomes are done. We're done with the base, and then just, like, maybe, like, a little bit of detail work. Hi, good girl. Welcome in. If you don't finish the mega base, we work on it season 2. Money, the base will be done July, August. It will be done before the end of season 2. Or before the beginning of season 2. The base will be done this season. Don't make that mistake. I will have this fully done and dusted by the end of the season. It's only 8 for me. It is 8:10 to be more specific. Missed one? Did I? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm doing good. Me and my friend are doing a base, but we messed up and did it bigger? What do you mean? Messed up and did it bigger. Like you didn't mean to make it as big as you wanted to make it, kind of deal? No, I'm from New England. I don't know what your issue is. You made it too big? Even with just the frames, it's looking sick. It's kind of putting it to scale. It's shrinking my base. Like, I don't know if it, like, for you guys, but it makes the base look smaller when I started putting the buildings in. Like, this area used to look huge, and now that I've put the buildings in, it's, like, shrinking this area. I'm working on the city, yes. It's in the Northeast Kingdom of the U.S. Def. Any ideas for next season? Next season, I am entirely living in the end dimension. If it's even plausible to do it in the end, I'm going to do it in the end. There are obviously, like, some farms and some builds I have to do in the overworld, like witch farms, mob farm, and, like, guardian farms. However, if it can be done in the end, I'm doing it in the end next season. All my villagers, main storage, most of my farms, stuff like that will all be done in the end dimension. I want to build, like, a whole space station ship type deal. Leah, thank you for the heart meat and the popular. Welcome in. I know what to build in your world. Can you give me some suggestions? Jacob, what I will recommend you do, and I have found this works for a lot of people because it works for me, what you should do is go to Google Images or Pinterest or Instagram and search Minecraft build ideas and just scroll through it. Just scroll until you see something like, ooh, that's kind of cool, and then go with that. If I give you a build idea, I have learned that giving out build ideas, people don't commit to them, but if I encourage them to pick out something themselves, they usually stick to it better. What are you going to put in the buildings? Eisen, all but one building are just going to have void interiors to make it look like they have an interior without actually putting anything in them. And then one of them will be a fully flushed out skyscraper, and that's going to be my house. We're doing the storage room and be getting on the part. Nice, Dino. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let me sleep real quick. House and a base. Well, you guys give me a hard time. I've been getting a hard time since I started the base because, oh, where's your bedroom? This whole big base, and you don't have a bedroom. I've had my little bed in the wall, and everybody gives me a hard time about bed in the wall. But you know what? It's worked. So I'm going to build a little house for me in my base so that you guys stop giving me a hard time about the bed in the wall. How many days? Twitch, we are on day 26,337. Little over 26K. Does it only take one person to sleep? Yes. It only takes one player to sleep on the world. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. It has been a long time. Welcome in. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been well. Welcome in. Place that down. Put it on here. That's insane. You can just call me Rihan, by the way. All right, Rihan. Welcome in. I'm glad you think it's insane. Have you been close to dying and just lose the world? This isn't hardcore, Max. So even if I do die, I'm not going to lose the world. I have had totems for, well, what? The raid farm was like episode 60. So it's been a long time since I've had access to totems. I think my last death on the world was a game night when we were doing, like, PvP stuff, and so I died to another player in the world when we were, like, doing fights and goofing off. But I haven't died, like, by accident or falling or mob in probably a year. Name a football player that had wasted talent. I'm gonna go Andrew Luck. He kind of suffered on the Giants and then ended up leaving early because he was just getting so beat up. It would have been really cool to see what he could have been if he wasn't stuck on the Giants. I've been good, Miller. I've been good. Surprised you're not using Vibrant Visuals. It looks so good. However, it runs so horribly. So horribly. It runs okay, like, if you're on, like, a smaller world, smaller builds. Like, you can even get away with, like, medium-sized builds. It struggles so bad trying to load my base. Hi, Card. This is my mega base. More specifically, I'm working on the city in the sky part of the base. You ever experienced kinetic energy? Yeah. I fly into things all the time. Cohen, you've been here long enough to know that I fall and fly and crash into everything all the time. I just always have totems in my inventory. I always keep one in my hand and one in my inventory. Can we see the entire base? Not going to stop right now, Rion. If you wait until I finish this build, I'll do another fly around. If you can't wait that long, I do have a base tour video pinned to the top of my profile. It's a little outdated. I am making a new one tomorrow. But if you just want a quick tour of the build, you can go there. Why so much white? Because it's, we're just building the framework. Ryan, thank you for the follow right now, Cryptic. Right now, I'm just getting in the frames of the builds, and then when the frames are all in, I'll go back in and actually do the detail with the different colors. The glass, wool, moss, all of that stuff. Do you have any advice for someone who's going through bad things? Beam, if you are struggling, if you have something going on, tell somebody. Find somebody who will listen. Somebody you know personally that can, a friend, a family member, a coworker you trust, somebody that you can trust who know real life, and somebody you can lean on and just confide in them. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the follow. Yeah, so like that's what I recommend. If you're going through something, find somebody you're close to, somebody you know, and just talk to them. Card, thank you for the follow. Lauren, thank you for the follow. That is what I'll recommend. The beautiful thing about this world is there are, tens of millions of billions of us, so you're never as alone as you think you are. Even if you think you're alone, there's somebody out there who will listen. Beam, thank you for the follow. This build is sick. Thank you, Marshall. Do I have a YouTube? I do. I'm actually live over there right now. I split all of my live streams with YouTube, regardless if I'm on Twitch or TikTok. That way, any of my viewers can watch them back at any time. And then I do have a couple viewers who hang out over on the YouTube side of the stream regardless. Lauren, thank you for the follow. I feel like you're the master builder with snow out of everyone on ClockCraft. I gotta take the cake for snow, right? I gotta say I'm pretty good with snow at this point. I don't know anything else. This is a solo world. Card, it is and it isn't. So this is the ClockCraft SMP. I play on this world with 8 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all stream and make videos and stuff, all from one world. However, this is a solo project base. Andre, thank you for the follow. So everything you see here, 98, 99% of it has been done by myself. I have gotten some help recently from a couple of other members, like when it comes to like terraforming. And then one of our members, Silver Mullet, helped me out with a bunch of lava the other day. How many floors? Josh, these are 10 floors. So these are 5, these are 10, and then these are going to be 15. So it creates a scale up to the core. Xavier, keep it appropriate. Andre, thank you for the follow. So you, Crafty, and Candy, the original members. What's the story behind Candy? I did not know Candy before ClockCraft. Crafty actually introduced me to Candy, and we hit it off almost immediately. I'm like, this dude's pretty cool. He was really good at Minecraft, and ever since we kicked off ClockCraft, I can safely say that Candy is one of my friends who I talk to almost every day at this point. How tall is the core? Arch, it does go to build height. So right there is build height on the world. Are you going to expand the base? I talk to all the members almost every day, Ryan. I talk to all the members of ClockCraft almost every single day. We have our Discord, and we chat with each other almost every day. We were in a call last night for over 2 hours. Just talking complete nonsense. That was an important thing when we started this world, is we didn't want people who were just good at Minecraft, or just good content creators. We wanted people we could be friends with and mesh with, because at the end of the day, it's more important to like and be friends with the people you're, playing on a Minecraft world with than, like trying to just grow. Friendships as well, exactly. Gotta go to sleep, getting late. See you later, Rion. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the follow. How does that work being on call with PA? PA doesn't join many calls. PA is elusive. We'll just say PA is elusive. Villy, thank you for the follow. PA will not interact in the Discord for like 2 weeks and then be super, super active for 2 days. He kind of just appears. Rion, thank you for the follow. I don't think my brain could even think to try summoning close to 1 scribe, not even an actual base. Marshall, I'll be real honest with you, it takes 1 block at a time. It takes 1 block at a time, I didn't have these skyscrapers just designed a week ago. I kind of just like pitching an idea to my chat last Thursday. I'm like, do we like the way these look? Yes, no, and now here I am building them. Hi, Dylan. PA likes to be mysterious. Like, all jokes aside, PA's an awesome dude. He's super fun to talk to, but he will go like AWOL for 2 weeks and then be like super active for 2 days. Rion, thank you for the heart me. Are you building the city? Dylan, we're getting... Yes and no. I'm working on the framework of the city right now. He should have stayed with the Colts. He's done them great. Like I said, you asked about a underrated NFL player. I will give you Andrew Luck. He could have been incredible if he could have just not been on teams that just fed him to defenses. And that's coming from a Pats fan. I'm giving a Colts and a Giants quarterback props. Hi, Eric. First base you've ever built on Minecraft. Dude, I don't remember that. I'm sure it was a dirt hut in creative mode with, you know, diamond blocks and gold blocks. I've been playing this game since alpha. I don't remember my first base. Did you finish the biomes? Dylan, I got a bunch of them done, but I was just burning out on them. Terraforming is not fun. It's kind of cool to look at the biome when it's done, but that terraforming, building the biomes, was dragging on and on and on. This is my first mega build, Marshall. I've done big builds before, but this is my first true to form mega base. But yeah, no, I've got 6 biomes left to do, 7 if you count the biome Dell's doing for us. It'll last as long as it lasts, Money. I'll be honest, when we started ClockCraft, I didn't expect it to last more than a couple months. I launched it with Crafty on like, this will be a fun thing to do for a couple weeks. And now here we are, more than a year. Wow, we were really on the last level. I didn't catch that at all. You know, when Crafty and I, you know, brainchild this, I did not expect it to last as long as it did. So, however long it lasts, I'll be grateful for however long it lasts. If that makes sense. But yeah, this is my first ever mega base. I gotta shave. Beard's starting to get itchy. Gotta shave the beard. At least cut it back. Leo, I missed it, but thank you for the roses. Welcome in. 2, 3. Oh. 3, and then here and here. And then back across we go. Well, I guess I do need this in my inventory anyway, because we got to kick off working. Oh, we got to put the entrances first. Low taper fade. It's crazy. It's still massive. I had to stop calling the mega base massive, because every time I did it, somebody would go low taper fade. Yes, Dayton, that is the silver mullet. He has an incredible beard. Are you in Bedrock? Yes, no. This is Bedrock Edition. All right, let's put our stuff away, sleep, and then start working on the big buildings. This is a great build, Unk. Thank you, K-Boss. I've just embraced the Unk. Getting called Unk now. I get called Dad, I get called Unk. I'm just embracing it at this point. Can't escape. Sleep. Crafty's last live was mostly him doing impressions of Scooby-Doo and Patrick Star. Sounds about right. What blocks are you going to use in between? Are you using Vibrant Visuals? I am not, Snow. Because of the size of my base, it causes so much frame rate lag trying to use Vibrant Visuals. Niski, I am 28. I am almost the big 3-0. I am almost the big 3-0. Definitely Unk status. Thank you, Xavier. Talon Viking call you Dad. They all call me Dad at this point, Roger. It's all of them. I'm 6 months older than Crafty, and he still calls me Dad. It's fucking my kids, I tell you. Show world. Tej. What's the magic word? First, show world is not the magic word. World. It's a very aggressive way to come into stream. Hi, Zesty. Please, thank you. Siege, if you go to the pinned video, top of my TikTok profile, you can find a full pinned base tour. I'm also going to upload a brand new base tour on Thursday. If you can't wait for that, you can go to my YouTube and look up Subathon Day 2, and I do a full tour of everything I have built in the world. Marshall, I wouldn't answer that even if I had one. You're dope. Thank you, Ryan. I do my best. Personally, I don't think you look a day over 27. Thanks, smartass. Appreciate you. It's pretty funny. Crafty's live is good for your mental health. Got it. Stone, thank you for the follow. All right. Entrances for the skyscrapers, the big skyscrapers. I was considering doing them on an angle, but I think dual... You caught that, Zesty? I do it to everybody. I'm thinking dual entrances for the big build. Like one here, and then an entrance down here. Does that make sense? Instead of just doing like one entrance in the middle like we did with the little buildings. Are we aligned? Do you remember me? Maybe, Tipsky? Maybe. Maybe. When will you finish building? I am aiming for July, August. So, nobody's going to answer me? C? Okay. 1, 2, 3. These need to be 5 wide, so let's do it from the outer end. Snow, thank you for the follow. 1, 2, 3. It'll be the same space we do there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Got it? I love white, but I can't stand running on snow sound. Really, Derek? A lot of my viewers love the snow sound. Tipsky, I'm not done with the mega base. I am about 85% done with the mega base. All that's left to do is I need to finish the city, and then I've got a couple biomes left to finish. I've got to finish the city, which we're framing the city right now. Like, we'll get the buildings done, and then I gotta do, like, detail work. And then gotta finish the biomes, and then the base is done. It sounds like styrofoam. It's satisfying. What's planned after the mega base? Dayton, I'm gonna do some detail work. Like, hold on, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. I'm gonna do some detail work on the base. Like, I want to add in Easter eggs and stuff like that. Like, I want, because we're gonna release a world download in December, I want to have like things that are hidden in the base for you guys to find. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Shrug, thank you for the follow. How much snow? Gotta be a couple million blocks. Are you not gonna fix the lighting? I'm not doing any lighting right now, Arch. I'm gonna do the lighting once we like actually start building things. Right now, the frameworks are just up, and I'll light them up as I build the framework. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Trust the process. Yes, exactly. Build off? We still got to do the build battle. We still need to do the build off. Luana, yes, this has all been done in survival. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Nate, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. No, I'm talking about the shadows for the... Oh, I leave the shadows in the base, Arch, because it adds scale. I really like having the big dark spots in the base because it adds, like, scale to the build. All of this is spawn-proof. See you later, Tipsky. All of this is spawn-proof, so I don't got to worry about mobs or anything sneaking on me. Hi, Batman. I don't got to worry about mobs sneaking up on me. All of this is spawn-proofed. This is... I like leaving the dark spots in because it makes the base look bigger, right? Thank you, Lana. We have been in this world since April 7th of last year. It has been a while, Batman. I won't lie, Batman. I have, like, 10 Batmans in my chat. I don't know which Batman you were, but if you're a return viewer, welcome back. I don't mean to be rude, but welcome back, Batman. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Do you get haste all the way? Dayton, I don't use haste at my base because it drives me nuts. There are a few beacon effects that I won't use. I don't use haste, and I don't use jump boost. I'll get, when I'm at the core, I get speed, strength, regen, and resistance. I only use haste if I want to use haste, and jump boost drives me crazy. Hi, Nick. Welcome in. So to answer your question, no, I don't get haste currently, but I don't really need it for the blocks I'm using. Thank you, Lana. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Break these. But yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, on Bedrock Edition, if you have Efficiency 5, you can insta-click blocks. Like most blocks, like stone, terracotta, you can insta-click them. So it just looks like you have haste too. Edits, thank you for the follow. So, how many blocks did this take and how long? Mold, I've been working on this base. Leo, thank you for the follow. 1, 2, 3. I've been working on this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since July of last year. I have no idea how many blocks it's taken because we don't have blocks place stats on Bedrock. And as far as time, I work on the base 2 to 3 times per week live here on TikTok for about 3 hours of stream. So about 11 to 12 hours a week since July of last year. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is. So all in all, I've done about 11 or 12 hours a week since July of last year. Muldoon, thank you for the follow. I couldn't even fathom doing this without building in creative first. Trezzy, if I did this in creative first, I wouldn't have done it. I do not like building in creative mode at all. I get so bored so quick. Like, I don't mind testing redstone and stuff like that. Like, if I'm doing, like, complicated redstone and I'm designing a new farm, I'll do it in creative mode. But as far as, like, building in creative, I just go nuts. Congratulations, Blake. What the hell? I was thinking this was Java. That's why I can never do this. You have humbled me. Oh, didn't mean to humble you, Lena. But yeah, this has all been done entirely in Bedrock Minecraft. I'm definitely going to need 8 of you. How do you do a mega build without getting bored? Leo, I will walk you through what I did today. I worked I'm going to say 9 hours today. Did a 9-hour shift. Came home. Posted to my Discord I was going to go live. Finished off the end of some caffeine. Sat down in my chair. Put some good music on. Put some comfy clothes on. And clicked go live. And I just get to spend a couple nights a week between gym and work and life stuff just hanging out with my chat. Building my base. People ask, oh, is it fun to do this? I don't know if it's fun. I'll be real honest with you. I don't know if it's fun. But what I do enjoy is just hanging out with my, chat and picking away at my base. It's low stress. 1, 2, math and build at the same time. 1, 2, 3. I can't speak and count at the same time. My brain just isn't wired that way. Like, I like to answer comments, but then I'll get to something where I have to count because it has to line up. I'll go crazy if it doesn't line up. And then I'm like, all right, I'm middle of answering a comment. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is why. Is this one going to be my house? No, this is Emerald side. This one won't be. The house is going to be the iron side. Goku, thank you for the follow. I think that's irons across the Emerald. Yeah. So this portal right here is the one that's closest in the Nether Hub. Creation, thank you for the follow. So my house, where home is going to be, when these are done, is going to be this building right here. That's the idea. So this will be home. I love how you didn't read the part of my message and then ran into the problem I mentioned. See, Trey, I do my best to keep up with chat, which means I try to super read the comment and put the ending on it, and I screw up all the time. Can you show us your XP farm? Dayton, I will make you a deal. If you can wait for me to put these arches in, I will show you my XP farm. Let me get through getting these arches up, and then I will go and show. What are the buildings going to be? So, Luna, all but one building, they're going to be empty. 1, 2, 3. All but one building, they're going to be empty. They're just going to be void interior, so it looks like they have an interior with no interior in them. And then one of them is going to be my house, because, again, I get a hard time for not having a house in this world. So I'm going to convert one skyscraper into a fully detailed interior. The rest of them are purely for aesthetic. Yes, I did, Megan. It's going to be the iron entrance. Because that's the one that you first go through if you're through the first connected portal in the Nether Hub. What about the bed in the wall? See, Jess, everybody gives me a hard time. They're like, bed in the wall does not count as a bedroom. Bed in the wall apparently does not count as a bedroom. I've lived in this bed for a year now, but this does not count. I do have the McDonald's vacation house, smartass. With my clock that 10 plus years playing this game, I still can't read a clock. I still can't read a Minecraft clock. I just can't. Trezzy, thank you for the follow. Oh no, this is storage. We built everything straight up and then started expanding out. Through the moon door, you can see all the different biomes we've done so far. But I never prioritized putting a bed in the base because it's just practical, right? Here's storage, here's everything I need. That's where you drop items off. That was our to-do list. Here's our various, villager area. We've got our armor. We've got the trash can. We've got amazing storage or extra storage. This was just practical. Kind of moving like Harry Potter with the bed. Solid reference, Arch. Okay. Do you have a texture pack or is it the new update? Lana, I have a pack called Saturation V10. It adds a little bit of brightness and a little bit of sharpness to my game. Nothing crazy, just the right amount. I can't currently use vibrant visuals because of all the light and darkness at my base. It lags so poorly. And then I have a couple tweaks from Bedrock tweaks.net, like the borderless glass. I have see-through inventories. Those. If you're interested in the resource packs I use, I do have a packs video pinned to the top of my profile, what they are, where to get them, stuff like that. And I've been using them for well over a year now. It's fully automatic creation. The storage in there is fully automatic. However, my chat gives me a hard time because a lot of the time I'm still manually putting stuff away. No problem, Luana. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm pretty sure I'm doing it. I like Bedrock more than Java. You grew up on it too. Cool, Byron. I do have a preference. I prefer Bedrock. I have played many, many hours of Java. I've told some of my long-term viewers, I used to play on a Java world with my buddies who, who only played Java. Tristan, thank you for the follow. Who only played Java Edition. So I have many hours of Java too, but I still prefer Bedrock. Where do you work IRL? I'm not going to tell you where, but I'll tell you what I do. I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Will you have any big projects planned after the huge base? Willie, this is my last big project on this world. I'm planning to have this wrapped up end of July, early August. And then I'm kind of goof off in the world for a little while, and then actually start over in a new world with the other members of this SMP, where I'm going to live in the end dimension. So for an entire year and a half, which is the duration of Season 2 is going to be, I'm going to live in the end and do everything and anything possible to do in the end. Kinger, you're making us sound like bullies. Hard time this. You guys give me... Jess, you guys aren't bullies, but you definitely give me a hard time. Come on now. You definitely give me a hard time. Kinger, you missed this. Kinger, you missed a block. Kinger, why didn't you build this? Come on. You know I love you guys, but you definitely give me a hard time. Alana, thank you for the follow. And Tristan, thank you for the follow. I did see those. I apologize. I was ranting. Oh, no. You guys keep me honest. You keep me honest. Is the space station going to be a mega base? It depends on your definition. It's not going to be 7 Minecraft maps by 7 Minecraft maps. Take 49 maps to fucking map the thing. But it'll probably be, 4 or 5 maps wide. It'll still be a big project, but it's not going to... The challenge will be more of living in the end than building a big base. Am I in controller? I am not 1-1. I am on mouse and keyboard. It's hard to see it, but I don't have my mouse and key up here because I'd be way into my screens. So instead, I have a little shelf that my mouse and keyboard works underneath. Can we see the maps of the base? They're horribly outdated. You can't get food in the end. You can if you bring villagers. Dayton, I am planning to do my villager training hall, my main storage, all of that stuff in the end. Like right now, all of my golden carrots, hi Ian, come from farmer villagers anyway. Like, obviously, there's still going to be some things I'm going to do in the overworld. Like, we'll still need a mob farm. And I'm definitely going to make a guardian farm because I'm not going to go without sea lanterns. Have you tested villagers in the end yet? I have not, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. They restock on day and night cycle, which still happens in the end. It just doesn't change. How do you get villagers in the end? So, Dayton, I guess let me specify it this way. I'm going to start in the overworld. Like, myself and the other members will start in the overworld, and then I'll move into the end. So, like, I'll bring 2 villagers into the end with me, build a villager breeder, and then go from there. Like, it's not a pure start in the end in the end survival series. It's a normal Minecraft world, but the challenge for me is living in the end dimension. I guess I should have specified that. Jazzy, I have a 4700, a Samsung 990, 2 sticks of DDR5 RAM, 64 total, and then a 7900X. Can you just put them through the end portal? Yep. What is the best thing to do when not get bored of making a new world that will be long-term? I don't know. You should set yourself a stretch goal. You should say, hey, I'm going to build a farm for every item. I'm going to beat every boss mob. I'm going to collect every block. Something that'll take you a while to do, and it'll help you stay committed to the world. You ever play Rocket League? Yes, I played Rocket League, like, from release, and then I gave ranked 1 run. I was, like, Diamond 2 when I, like, took it seriously for, like, a season. I haven't played it in a long time, though. Does anyone live in the end in this server? Not right now. Nobody lives in the end currently. Actually, I don't even think there's any end pillars left, thanks to Towel and Silver. They kind of cut down all the obsidian. Can you build a nether portal in the end? No. It's 1:40 a.m. in the UK. Arch, I appreciate you being in here, but make sure you get some sleep. Pretty much, Byron. That's kind of the idea. Alright, who was asking to see the XP farm? Somebody was in here asking to see how I got XP, and I told them I would run it back after I finished putting in the doorways. Dayton, it was you? Got it. Alright, Dayton, I will show you my main... Actually, we can side quest it because I need to heal my Elytras. I'll show you my 2 main sources of XP currently. AL, thank you for the follow. Let's grab these. Put those away. This is going to mess me up. Towel. I traded shulkers with Towel, and she dyes all of hers red, and 2 of my most important shulker boxes are dyed red, and it is throwing me off that she gave me red shulker boxes. Skylar, thank you for the follow. AL, thank you for the follow. Popping in randomly and seeing the progress on the base is insane. Thank you, Kylie. Dev, thank you for the follow. Am I going to fill in the inside? The main core of the base is already filled in. The buildings, like the individual buildings, all but one of them are going to have false interiors. I'm going to void effect the inside so it looks like there's stuff, excuse me, like there's stuff in there, but there won't actually be an interior. Have I thought about moving to Twitch? Yes and no. I do stream on Twitch here and there. However, most of my audience is here on TikTok. I won't do TikTok and Twitch at the same time because when both chats get going, I don't like to have to prioritize one chat or the other. I use Twitch streams for, like, mundane tasks. Like, Twitch streams are, I got out of the gym, I'm exhausted, I don't really want to talk to my chat, so I'm just gonna, don't take that rude, some of you are gonna take that rude, you know what I'm going for here. Like, I just want to throw on some lo-fi, throw on some sweatpants, sip my protein shake, and, you know, just do mundane tasks. And then I'll stream on Twitch and just, we kind of hang out. Some of my viewers are gonna get mad at me because I said it that way. I'm not doing the Lamar thing. I'm sorry. But right now, my main source of XP is the Guardian Farm. We'll go back to it, but when I'm looking for quick XP, I go over here. When I need quick XP, I go here. And I'll show you what I do. Dev, thank you for the follow. I want to make sure I didn't miss that. Nah, not mad, do you? Hi, Ash. Welcome in. You know what is nice about being the only one online? There's no lag. Actually, thank you for the follow. Hi, Sean. I haven't loaded any other parts of the world, but I can actually bomb through the nether without frame rate drops. How are you doing, Sean? Hi, Haley. It has been a bit. Welcome in. Alright, but yeah, so this is my villager trading hall. This is where all of, like, my villagers are. And it's actually where I do most of my XP because it's easy to just get XP here versus running an XP farm. Especially when you're healing elytras because they take so little to actually, like, heal that you can heal them super easily using villagers. So, like, I'll go here, grab some trades. Hairbind, thank you for the follow. Heather, thank you for the follow. I should have more melons somewhere. Yeah, they're there. Grab a couple more pumpkins. Where are my pumpkins? I know I have more pumpkins here, too. That's rotten flesh. That's rotten flesh. There they are. Alright, and then... Have you been traded with? You have? Okay, that's good. You... I think I was here recently doing this. And I have not loaded these guys yet. Alright. Uh-oh, I might be... Oh, no, you're not traded with. So, like, when I need just quick levels, like, just going through here and trading with them, it mostly heals an elytra. Actually, that might have finished the elytra off. It did. So, like, quick heals, I come to my villagers and then just trade with them. Tom, thank you for the follow. And then getting the XP from them is pretty fast. Like, there's another one done with just 2 trades. Go to this guy. Give me a stack and a stack. Wait for this one to heal. Because I got mending on all my stuff. Nope. Oh, I might have done it. Yep. Oh, it's so close. Is there a little bit of lingering XP? Nope. Okay. And then this guy. Do this. Tom, thank you for that follow. Swap this out. Alright, we're all done with this guy. And then what I'll do is let me hit these other farmers over here. How do you get a stack right away? Shift click. So I go to this guy, shift click, polish that one off. Go to this guy, shift click, and that might do it. Nope. So I'll just show you if I... Oh, I ran out of melon and pumpkins. I need a little bit more XP. I go to my clerics. I buy some bottles of enchanting. Buy these up. Come over here. Throw these in there. Turn this on. And there we go. All my elytras healed. So instead of like having to run an actual farm or anything like that, I can just... Let me just top this armor off real quick. Tops that off. Just grab the end of it. And then now, in what? Less than 2 minutes, my elytras are healed, my armor's healed, and I got some bonus emeralds out of it. Yeah. I do have a full running AFK XP farm if I need it. Like my Guardian farm's fully XP, or fully AFKable. Gold farm is, raid farm is, or not the raid farm, but the witch farm is. But when it comes to this, Doesn't get much better. My tools are doing okay. Tools and villager trading aren't worth it, Diesel. So you don't get a lot of XP towards your tools for villager trading, but for elytras and armor, villager trading might be the best way to do it. How do you get bottle of XP? So you take your emeralds. Oh, so Zach, this is all junk. So like I needed to be able to level up my villagers here, so it's just a bunch of junk. But if you get a cleric villager, these guys, and you max them out, they'll sell you bottles of enchanting. So like if you have like if you need redstone early game, they're pretty good. Or if you have like a lot of rotten flesh, you know, clerics are pretty great because if you max them out, you get bottles of enchanting. Netflix, I love you. This song gets flagged. And then just setting yourself up simple like this. You know, turn it on. I'm gonna heal up my pickaxe. Bottles of enchanting are terrible for tools. Just like villagers are, but if you're like in a pinch, they're great for armor. Where do you get mending? I have a mending villager. So like up here is like all my like farmers. I have cartographers for item frames. I've got all of my clerics for bottles of enchanting. I got all of my armorers so that I never run out of diamond armor and tools. I've got fishermen for all of you know, for campfires. Believe it or not, I really use these guys for campfires mostly. 1 second here. Let me just get this guy out of here. Shovel. Yep. So I've got pickaxe, axe, and shovel right here. I've got swords right there, and then I've got all of my armor and stuff. Did you ever fully finish the trading hall? I'm only missing protection 4 and sharpness 5. Do I have an Enderman farm? Enderman farms are not worth it on Bedrock Edition because we have something called a Trident Killer on Bedrock, and Tridents are technically thrown entities, so you can't use them with an Enderman farm. But all of my mending comes from this guy right here. I have him traded down to 3 emeralds, so anytime I need that, hi Caroline, anytime I need mending on any of my stuff, I can just pretty much get any of the main enchants I want. Do I have iron? I have 6 iron farms on this world, Roy. I build an iron farm anywhere I'm going to AFK because iron is the most important resource, I would argue, in Minecraft. So making sure you have infinite amounts of it is super, super important. How'd you get this all set up? So, I guess this is the best way to describe it. I've got my villager breeder right here. Did you name tag it? Then it's actually getting unalived, Cam, by the Enderman. Gail, thank you for the follow. Or Gabby, thank you for the follow. Endermen have a surprising reach and will unalive your Endermite. But this was the starter base. I've got my villager breeder. And then over here, I labeled them a while ago, actually, Diesel. We've got our little conversion chamber with Rick, so we'll zombify them, then cure them. And then they just drop down the chute into the actual trading hall. So, funny enough, this is the little chute. They come down right here. They drop. They land in the water, instantly get pinned into the minecart, and then I move them where I need to move them. And this has been our villager trading hall for a while. Before I do any of my projects, I get my main farm set up, I get my enchants I want, and then I go. Mia, thank you for the follow. But this is the starter base. There isn't much to see. We kind of also cleared it out. But this, I didn't even have a house when we started. Just some quick and easy tree farm, some bamboo. There's that old XP skeletons farm down there. Just some basic resources. I had a, bamboo flying machine farm that got tore out. We weren't here at this starter base for long because we moved to the industrial district over there. Wow, you can really see the beacons forever now. Multiple streams, Liberty. We worked on that a while ago, but those are early streams. But yeah, like I have the industrial district there, and then we have spawn right here. So this was the starter base that everything went from. Cross, this is a SMP with other Minecraft TikTok content creators. I am one of 9 who play on this world. So it is a survival server. And then, yeah, this is spawn. So this is a community area. Everybody can build here, so we have everybody's different build styles and such. And then we do, like, shops. So, like, that's my shop, Kmart, where I sell a whole bunch of stuff. You got Dell's shop. We're standing on top of Candy's shop. You got the map room, stuff like that. Everybody has different builds around here. If you're interested in a tour of this area, I have one uploaded to both TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, this is our little spawn. Is Silver Mullet in this server? Yes, he is. Actually, I haven't checked my shops in a while. I might be in trouble. I have not checked any of the shops I'm responsible for here in a hot minute. Okay. Well, we're here. Might as well collect anything. Still good on. How old is the world map? This world is a year and almost... Oh, we are out of Blackwell. I need to go grab my admin supplies real quick. Oh. There they are. I'm like, where's my out of stock signs? That warden is still at spawn. I just heard him heartbeat. The warden is still at spawn in that pit. Hi, Cameron. Okay, we are out of this. Still good on purple. Still good on magenta. Pink is good. Light blue is good. Green is good. Dark green's good. Remove all of that. Move that. Yellow's good. Orange is good. Red's restock. Brown is good. All right. Diamond, did I miss it? Oh. Good catch. Good catch. But yeah, so we're out of stock on white and black, so we'll have to restock that. Is Kmart out of stuff? As I slam into a pole. Alright. Tridents. We have tridents left. We have end rods left. Blaze rods are out of stock, but I knew that. Named all these are... I need to restock Kmart. We're going to do a restocking stream at some point in the future, and it'll be the last time I stock Kmart for the remainder of the season. Next season, I am not being the guy who sells everything, because if you watch my early streams, at like a solid 30 minutes was dedicated every stream to checking if Kmart had stock. I need to not do that next season. Being the guy who sells everything is rough. Oh, I did make bank. That's not a lie. I did make bank. I just don't want to be responsible for it again. You know what we're doing next season? Yes, Nick, I'm living in the end. That is my goal for next season. Totems? Oh, we actually have a lot of totems left. Alright. What is my favorite wood type? Probably, useful-wise, bamboo. Bamboo is incredibly, incredibly useful because it's so easy to farm and then you can craft things with it. However, spruce or dark oak's probably my favorite building wood. Definitely, I don't think anybody's buying books this late into the world. Oh, what the hell? Somebody bought a lot of Silk Touch. We still have stock, but somebody bought a lot of Silk Touch. Setup price? I don't know, Amnesia. I've been building this setup for a long time. Nicola, thank you for the follow. I've been building this for a while. Restock stream for episode 200. I don't know what I'm going to do for episode 200 yet. Amnesia, thank you for the follow. Alright. And then any keys sold and any... Alright. Let's condense this and put it away. Hi, Gavin. I feel like when they buy to save... Oh, I definitely buy things to save time. That was the wrong box. This was. Alright. But yeah, I have not mined diamonds ever. Did I mine any diamonds in this world? Like, honest, all joking. Bubble, thank you for the follow. Honest, all joking. My viewers who have been with me since day one. Have I ever went diamond mining? I'm pretty sure every diamond I have got in this world is from trading. I don't think, even in those first streams, who's ever watched my first streams, like T-Pack, thank you for the heart, me and the roses, I'm sorry I missed those. I don't think, since stream 1, I have mined diamonds. Gavin, I'm not doing it. I don't think I have. I think ever since we did that... No, we didn't, because I set up General Store right after we did the first end rating stream, which was week 1, and then all of my diamonds have been from that. I think after week 1, all of my diamonds came from Kmart or the other stores. Alaya, thank you for the heart, me. I think, yeah. Hi, Kaysen. I think, yeah. I think we did, because we had week 1 of ClockCraft, and that Saturday was the first dragon fight. And did villagers for all of my diamond armor. Did villagers for all of my diamond armor, and then, yeah, no, I don't think I've mined diamonds in this world. Since, like, the first stream in this world. I don't think I've done it. You know? Maybe. But yeah, I don't know, whoever was asking about the XP farm, that's where 95% of my XP comes from. That was a total derail of what we were working on, but let's get back to it. Pretty sure you get a couple of minutes. Yeah, like I'm saying, like first week of the server, maybe I mine diamonds. But other than that, no. You did in the okay, Johnny, you're right. When we did the race, we did get some. Nope, you are right, but only in that instance. Cam the Man, thank you for the follow. Alright, these are empty. And then put all this in here for now. Alright. Did we finish putting in the archways? I think we did. Lonnie, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Welcome in, Lonnie. How are you? Alright, let's grab all of this. This should be enough to kick off. We're probably going to eat through a lot of resources working on this to start. I'm going to have to figure out the best way to do the flow on these. You never did a diamond mining stream. I didn't. Funny enough, in my notes for stream ideas, I wanted to do a diamond tunnel bore, but I haven't had a need to. Yes, so Roy, every Friday, I'm going to burp again. Every Friday, we get as many of our members together as we can, and then we do something called game night. And we'll do, like, build vacation houses, do a game that's built in the world, go do, like, a resource race. Do tours of each other's base, stuff like that. Been a long time since I actually tuned into a live. Usually just watch the old ones on YouTube. Well, welcome in, Tyler. I'm glad you could catch one live. Let me just sit up in my chair a little bit. Is it streamed? Everything I do in this world, I stream. With that guy right there, if we're in the world together. For those of you who don't know, some of you may, because a lot of you have asked about him, but the Silver Mullet right there is another member of a ClockCraft, an absolutely incredible Minecraft content creator, one of the fastest Minecraft builders you'll ever see, and a pretty solid dude. 1, 2, 3. I'm the only one online right now. I'm the only one online currently. You have a certain time you go live. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Usually Tuesday and Thursday aren't till the afternoon, like when I get out of work. And then Sunday is usually Sunday afternoon, like 3 or 4-ish p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Deep Slate and Snow looks so good. I wholeheartedly agree. What time is it for me? Alice, thank you for the follow. It is 9 p.m. for me. I'm going till 10:30. Oh, I was in the wrong spot after all. I am going to 10:30 tonight for stream. Sleep. Lonnie, thank you for the gifts. Also, I haven't called this in a while. Diesel, have you called a gift goal today? I can't remember if you called one or not. Oh, no. Silver will be like, it's going to take me a month to accomplish this. And then, oh, it actually only took me 2 weeks to accomplish it. Ethan, have you called a live goal today? Okay. Paige, you have. Okay. Paige has definitely called a live goal today. Kale, have you called? Kale has not called a live goal today. Kale, what would you like for the next live goal on the stream? What gift do you like? What are the best bedrock farms? Iron Farm is Paige's be sleeping. Okay. Iron Farm is the most important farm in all of Minecraft, regardless of what version you play on. After that, it's on bedrock. You really should prioritize villagers. Villagers are crazy, crazy OP. So I'll say Iron Farm. Second farm should be XP. Third farm should be anything villager related. Fourth farm, I'm gonna say Mob Farm, just for gunpowder and bones. Fifth could be a toss-up. Fifth is like whatever you're building with. Like if you're gonna build with sea lanterns or like Prismarine, get yourself set up with a Guardian Farm. But if you're gonna do like a lot of pillager trading, go Gold Farm. So, there. First farm, always Iron Farm, though. Hi, Elsa. Welcome in. You're just going to stop guessing the time for builds? Fair enough, right? You should do Season 2 on Java with the Bedrock. Join supports so Bedrock players can stay on Bedrock Java. Jo, we discussed that. We're going to be on one version together. It's whatever we land on, it's going to be that version. Whether it's Java or Bedrock, and then we'll have that conversation when it gets here. Hi, Emiliana. Welcome in. TikTok's not refreshing. Emiliana, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. I don't know if Kayla's here. Danny, would you like to call a live goal? I can guess what it's going to be, but would you still like to call it, Miss Danny? Other than Moss's Snow, what's my next most used block? Probably sea lanterns. Guardian farms are not that difficult. Not on Bedrock, at least. Sea lanterns would probably be my next most used block in the build. Nate, thank you for the follow. Set up new goal. Edit. Where's Heart Puffs for Miss Danny? I still haven't fixed this on TikTok Studio. There we go. Heart Puffs for Miss Danny. What preferences between enchanting through enchant? What? I do everything through villagers, Arch. If I can, this is actually going to be annoying because we're going to have two entranceways. I do not like, enchantment tables. Early game, I'll use one to get, like, Silk Touch. Early game, I will use an enchantment table, but as soon as I have the ability to start working on villagers, I prioritize working on villagers. They aren't difficult on Java, they're just time-consuming. Most farms, I feel like once you start getting, like, the hang of building farms in Minecraft, they all kind of get easier. It's like the first stages of learning, like, you're using, you know, game rules to your advantage, and you need to set up certain timings, certain locations. Once you start working on farms and you hit a little bit of a rhythm, it definitely gets easier. Where'd you get your snow farm design? Jay designed it myself. All the farms you see in this world are designed by yours truly. The only redstone I use that's copied from another creator is I use Silent Whisperer's storage module design. I've used it for years now. It's incredibly reliable, and I don't feel the need to design one better. Wade, thank you for the heart me. Diesel, thank you for the heart puffs. Llama, thank you for the heart puffs. Sammy, thank you for the heart puffs. Yeah, all of the redstone, all the farms you see, I designed myself, because as much as it may look like I'm a builder in Minecraft, I like redstone and industrial Minecraft way more. So taking a game mechanic and figuring out how to push it as hard as I possibly can, I think it's so much fun, especially building crazy over-the-top farms. But I will fully cop that the redstone that I use for my storage modules is from Silent Whisper. It's his design. Real, thank you for the follow. Any idea why villagers aren't restocking? Can they interact with their workstation blocks? They may have become unlinked. If you're on Bedrock Edition, you need to make sure you don't sleep in a bed near your villagers, or else they'll actually unlink and link to a new, whatever they're called. Like POI block. I don't know. I can't remember the job block. They'll lock to a new job block. You can do both. Just look at Mumbo. True. Definitely can't be me. Hi, Wade. How are you doing, Wade? Wade, did I see you? I almost popped into your stream the other day, but I wasn't. I was just doom scrolling TikTok. You weren't playing Minecraft. You were rocking another game, but I don't know what the other game was. Redstone and you don't go well together. I don't have the prettiest redstone, but I can guarantee you if I put out a tutorial on something, it works. By the way, King, I got a slime farm figured out. I was able to find a slime spawner and a trial chamber. Nice. It's a little slow, isn't it? Like, I feel like that would be really slow. You might want to invest, Diesel, in some oozing potions. I love the farm I designed for slime using the oozing potions and chickens. It works too well, and it's really goofy to use. T-Pack, thank you for the heart puffs. Evan, thank you for the heart puffs. Does everyone stream on ClockCraft? Yes, they do. Everyone on ClockCraft streams predominantly on TikTok, but we also have members who will do Twitch and YouTube streams as well. How do you deal with villagers linked to workstations, but no free link or able to workstation? I only put a workstation in when I put the villager in. Like, when I definitely move villagers slowly, I don't have more than one bed in my villager trading hall. I don't have more than one extra workstation. Wherever I put the villager, that's the ratio. Just because I hate dealing with, as overpowered as villagers are, I do not like dealing with villagers. Drive safe, Mullet. Thank you for hanging. I was reading chat and I went the wrong way. Drive safe, Mullet. Thank you for coming in. Again, if you guys have not followed Silver yet, he's another TikTok creator here on. He's another Minecraft creator here on TikTok. He's another member of our SMP. He's an incredible builder and a pretty solid dude. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content and you haven't followed Silver already, make sure you give him a follow. How's stream been? Stream's been going good, Doom. We're making steady progress. We've got the 10-floor buildings done, and we've started our first 15-floor building. Get some sleep, Evan. Thank you for hanging out. Get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, let's find the sweet spot. There it is. Oh, not the sweet spot, apparently. There we go. The only building off stream. Very little building, Arch. I don't have a lot of time for video games and streaming, so usually when I have time to play Minecraft, I stream it so that I can hang out with my chat and my community. I did do a little building off stream last night because I was in a call with the other members of the SMP, and I found myself just running in circles, as you do sometimes when you're in a call with your buddies. And I was like, all right, if I'm already going to be in here chatting for the next couple hours, I might as well do something. So I did do a little bit of work on the base, but 95% of this entire build has been done either on stream or filmed. Looks clean? Thank you, Doom. I don't AFK on stream, though. Like, there aren't, like, AFK streams. Like, that's... You won't see those from me. Blockbuster, thank you for the GGs. Welcome in. And the corn. Alright, we're getting to the point where I should just be able to look back, place all this stuff. Would you rather do an AFK stream or a crying filter stream? I would rather delete my account than do either of those things. If I am ever so bad off, Doom, that I'm doing a crying-faced AI stream, I'm really into it at that point. Thank you, Blockbuster. I hope you have a great night. If I'm ever having to do a crying filter stream, I'm really, really out of it. Hi, Rise. Welcome in. Hi, Hannah. Ooh, headphones popping out. Oh, find the sweet spot. There it is. This is going to be a crazy amount of glass when we start working on this. Not excited. Might have to take a shampoo commercial at that point. Oh, yeah. You're gonna see me on TikTok live trying to sell you guys electric scooters. That's gonna be my next big push. You want to become a streamer? Any tips? Twixie, if you already have kind of like started posting clips and stuff like that, that's a good way to start. What I will recommend you do is stay consistent. You may think that, hey, stream as much as you possibly can. Like, I've got 15 minutes to stream, I should stream. Find a schedule that you can commit to and stick to it. That is my biggest recommendation. If you're looking to like stream and see growth on stream, find a consistent schedule and then stick to it. Randomly popping up live throughout the day, like I'm just gonna get as much live time as I can, doesn't really work because you want to build up a core group of viewers. Damn, I'm getting tired. Viewers who can just like, oh, you know, it's time for Twixie. Oh, it's Wednesday night. Twixie goes live at 6. You're building up a core group of viewers who are ready to be in your stream. That's my recommendation. Does Towel have enough sand to buy? I'm probably gonna buy it from Viking. Towel does have sand. I'm sure she does, but I just bought 11 full shulker boxes of deep slate cobble, or cobble deep slate from Towel, so I should spread out the diamonds on the server a little bit more. What's the mod code when you break the block? Can you be more specific? I don't have any mods for block breaking. However, I do have some resource packs on that kind of change how it looks a little bit. The outline? Oh, it's the block breaking progression. Like this, where it like highlights around the edge of the block. Is that what you're talking about, Logan? It's called breaking progression from Bedrock Tweaks. All it does is highlight, like, put a little line around the outside of the block as you're breaking it. Kind of gives you a better understanding of when the block is going to break. No problem. Happy to help. If I could transfer Deep Slate through worlds, I'd gladly let you have some. Doom, I would go steal Farmtopia's Deep Slate. I've got like 4 double chests of Deep Slate from all the diamond mining I did for all of the armor trims and all of the diamond beacon grinding. I have so much cobbled Deep Slate from that. That would be my first place to look. Unfortunately, it don't work like that, you know? Be too easy if it did. $15 floors. This is going to be a tall building. Yeah, it should go quick, though. We'll get this done after... Oh, not right. I think probably finish the buildings next. 15? Yes. Myth, thank you for the follow. These big buildings are going to be 15. These are 5. Those are 10. These are going to be 15. I'm thinking probably do a full building first. So Doom, there'll be glass, but we're going to do void effect on the inside. So there's going to be windows on them, but there's not going to be like interiors done. The only one that's getting a full detailed out interior is the one I'm going to be quote unquote living in. You know? Like, it's hard to describe. Like, when I was describing it to people, I kept jumping back and forth to my creative testing world. And I think I should just post a video on what's going on at this point. So what you do is you build a wall, put windows in it, put a single space between the wall, your window, and then a solid black wall using either wool or concrete powder, and then put a hidden lighting between the 2 spaces, and it makes it look from a distance like there's a room in there with no actual like interior done up in it. So it's a good way to pass for like a full building that's lit up, but there's nothing actually in it. So instead of having to like fill each of these floors in, which would take forever, I'm just gonna void effect all of the windows to make it look like there's a floor in each one. Is that clicking? 3, 4. Fog effect is great. Fog effect is great. Can't wait to see the full version. We'll probably... Yeah, me too. Are you full version of the base or of all the buildings? Full version of the base or all the buildings? Wow, I'm like... You can tell I'm starting to struggle. The fog effect is where you put a lot of lighting at the bottom of a hole, put carpet over it, and then do layers upon layers of glass, and it makes it like you're looking through a void. No, I won't fog... I can't put anything in the floor of the buildings. Ow. Simply because it's only 1 thick here. So anything I put in the bottom, you'd be able to see. So like if I cut a hole in there, you'd be able to see right up into the base. How what, Levi? I would love to answer your question. Like a skylight, kinda. The mega base is getting insane. Thank you, T-Pack. Kingpin, thank you for the follow. Build so big. Levi, 1 block at a time. That maybe sound like a cop-out answer, but that's really what it is. I set myself up with a bunch of farms that do all my resource gathering for me, and then a couple of nights a week, I hop on stream, hang out with my chat, and play Minecraft. Levi, thank you for the follow. It's really kind of what it boils down to. A couple nights a week, I put some comfy clothes on, I get myself a coffee or a lemonade, put some music on, hit go live, and just hang out with my chat. Carpet on the floor. We'll probably do a full detail floor on the actual buildings, Megan, but these ones aren't you're not gonna see anything. It's gonna be a single gap. Kingpin, I am working on my mega base. More specifically, I'm building the City in the Clouds part of the base. So there'll be like a gap right here, and then this will be black wool going all the way up. And then we hide end rods in here to create the void effect looking in. So there's not going to be anything actually in here. I might torch spam it to make it spawn proof, but you'll never actually see anything in here. It is not Levi. It is not hardcore. It's normal Minecraft. But it is an SMP. I play in this world with 8 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all stream and make content and all that stuff from one world together. We all have different bases and projects. This is my solo project on the world. Thank you, Kingpin. Star Wars reference. And I don't know if this counts as Cloud City, because Cloud City is more of a like a spinning top design. This is kind of a square, and it does attach to the ground. Cloud City doesn't attach to the ground. How do you create the mirror effect? So to do a mirror effect, it's kind of complicated to do, Archie. What you want, or Arch, what you want to do when you're doing a mirror is you build like a floor. Like here's your glass floor, right? You'll build the room above it, and then on the other side of that glass floor, you actually build the room again, just mirrored. So when you're looking through the glass, it looks like a mirror, but there's actually a build down there. That's how you do the mirror effect. That's why it's pretty complicated. Like a lot of people like will put a void effect in. Void effects are kind of void effect, or the fog effect is kind of difficult to do, but way easier than doing a full mirror. That's so cool. How you build like that? Thanks. Thank you, Levi. Is there a video where I can see what sugarcane farm you did? Trevon, it's gonna be a live stream. It's probably has I know for a fact it has the screenshot of a sugarcane farm in it. It's one of my earlier episodes. I want to say 1 to 20. Episode 1 to 20, somewhere in there, Trevon. You can find it. Kara, thank you for the follow. Is this Cradles? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the song from the olden days of Tickety Talk. Cradles by Suburban. The old days of TikTok. Car or C-A-R Karar? Thank you for the follow. Hopefully I'm not butchering saying that. Oh, Arch, I think everybody's wanted a vertical slab at some point. But you know what I really want? Be honest with you, concrete slabs and stairs. I don't know how it's 2025 and we don't have concrete slabs and stairs. I can go no vertical slabs because there's not really anything else like that in Minecraft. But no concrete slabs and stairs is crazy. Episode 17, Trevon, according to Batman. Thank you, Batman. That sounds so normal. Again, it blows my mind that we're in 2025 and we don't have concrete slabs and stairs. It's crazy to me. We have custom pet gas, but no concrete slabs and stairs. You'd be down for the sawmill drop. I would be down for that too. The lumberjack villager. Here's a question for y'all. This back wall, I might not put glass in it. I might just make this back wall solid snow. Because you're never going to see it anyway. Even when it goes to max height. Does that make sense? Like this back wall, you're never going to see it. I might make it straight snow going up, because I think that'll look imposing. Instead of trying to put the windows in it and all that, I feel like going straight up with it will look better. You can run around here and there'll be windows on the side, but right here, all the way up. That's valid? Got it. Tiny mega base? I know, Batman. Just a baby base. Just a baby base. Do you like Norway? I have nothing against Norway. I've never been. I can't say I don't know much about it to have an opinion. I have a bunch of Norwegian viewers. They're all pretty friendly. You have any tips on making good-looking houses? Levi, what I will recommend you do, if you're looking to like improve your building, find a build style that you think you're good at. Like even if it's like it's a 4x4 dirt house with an oak door. If that's like what you're comfortable building, take that and then try to add on to it. Long night tonight. I got another hour on stream, Stormy. That's 4 hours. So, well, actually, it'd be like 3.5, but pretty good stream for a Tuesday. But yeah, find like a build style you're already have some comfortability with, and then try to add on to it. So like a 4x4 dirt hut, maybe you add some, wooden planks to it. Braylon, no. It's like, I'm gonna ban the words Lamar Jackson in my chat. Like a spruce, yeah. So like if you're building a spruce house, take the spruce house and then start adding like a little bit more details into it. Like I started with like little modern houses, and I realized that hey, I really like building futuristic and geometric. And Ethan with the Cooper baseball Dropping that one out of nowhere. Can we get some W's in chat for Ethan? Thank you, Ethan. Hi, Natasha. Welcome in. Thank you for your heart meet. Ethan, you don't need to be doing all that. It's a Tuesday stream. Low-key stream. You don't need to be doing big gifts. How are you? I'm doing good. W's in chat for Ethan with the Cooper baseball. Also, we used to just call that the Corgi Booty Wiggle for so long, and I did not know the Corgi's name was Cooper. I feel like they didn't consult us on what the Corgi's name was. Or, you know what it might be? It might be like one a TikTok executive's dog name. You see how many days played? Levi, we are on day 26,343. My brother in Minecraft is always a low impact stream. We love my brothers in Minecraft. Ethan, thank you for the heart puffs. How late are you streaming? I'm going till 10:30, Natasha. And for reference, it's 9:22 right now. You guys got me to then. Alyssa, thank you for the heart me. We're just vibing. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing great, Alyssa. How are you? What is Gmail going on about today? Getting a million... Oh, it's about all the crap coming from Amazon. This week's Amazon order was a little aggressive. Ben, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. No, Gmail's just hit me with the, how would you rate this seller? I wouldn't know. My stuff doesn't get here till tomorrow. How would you rate the seller? How would you rate the product? It gets here tomorrow. Diesel, I got new shocks and springs for the lawnmower I'm working on. I got a new router for the stream setup. I got some more seltzer waters for the stream fridge. Got a couple new shirts, couple new shorts. So, bulk Amazon order, but it all gets here over the next couple days, and then Amazon's just sending out Gmail notifications like, how would you rate your seller? How would you rate the product? Like, wouldn't know. Haven't gotten it yet. Gonna give us the haul. We haven't done a Amazon opening in a while. We've done like the one Amazon opening, and I'm always haunted that I'm accidentally gonna like show an address doing like Amazon openings on stream. Like, it's not that exciting. It's seltzer waters. It's shocks and springs for the front of the lawnmower that's getting the lift kit. As well as some hardware to mount it up. And then, like, just shirts and shorts. Have you seen the ranch? I have not. That sounds terrible, Diesel. Sharpie them before? Maybe do. Maybe. Hello, sir. Would you download better sounds as a texture pack, but you can keep cheating it? Slayer, I'm good with my sounds. I appreciate your suggestion, though. A lot of my viewers really like the crunchy snow sound. We are done with pillars, Sarah. We're building buildings now. We are done with building at pillars. Actually, maybe. I've been thinking about adding in a couple pillars into this build. How dope would it look if we had... Sorry. I don't want to build any more pillars, but I want to build more pillars. How dope would it look if we had, like, a pillar right there, and right there, holding up, like, a little platform? I feel like that would be sick. I don't know. We haven't done pillars in a while. And I said I would never do pillars again, but I feel like that would look good. Double dog dare you can't. Sarah, I haven't built pillars in months. I'm going into pillar withdrawal. I appreciate it, Slayer. Thank you. Hi, Anthony. Welcome in. Well, we did build 200 of them pillars. And it's been a few months since I've done them, but I was looking at the screenshots I have, and I'm like... Oh yeah, we haven't built pillars in a very long time. And I was looking at them, I'm like, you know what? A couple of them up here with just like little like detail work on top of them would go so hard. You know how long it took to build this? I've been working on this base since July of last year. I talk about it all the time, but I stream a couple nights a week here on TikTok. Usually about a 3-hour stream, maybe 10 to 11 hours of actual Minecraft a week. And then just pick away at the base. That doesn't count AFK time, though, because I will be running farms while I'm sleeping or at the gym or at work, so that when I do have, you know, a couple hours to stream, I have my resources just ready to go. So it's taken a while, but also I feel like it's artificially inflated a while because some weeks I maybe play Minecraft for like 6 hours. Like we'll get 2-3 hour streams in and I don't have any other time to play. Add another ring? Hell no. No. This base, this is as wide as the base is gonna get, Ethan. I am not going any further out than there. This base does not need to be any wider. Look at that. Up here, you could barely see the platforms of the outer wall. We're good. It don't need to be any bigger. Right now, it's about finishing the city in the clouds and finishing the biomes. Batman, be respectful. The outer wall, the outer wall, the outer wall. Exactly, Stormy. You know what we're going for. Mandy, thank you for the heart puffs. There's not enough pillars. We've got 200 pillars in the base. We've got enough pillars. We have enough pillars, chat. You know what we should... How many up am I right now? I'm going to change the design a little bit. What if... Hold on. Nothing wrong with an extra wall to keep out the wandering traders. I've been leaving the wandering traders alone. They're useful now. When Mojang made the update that the wandering traders can buy things from you, they became useful. Up until that update, wandering traders were only good for free leads. And then leather, if you're like really strapped for leather. Making them that they can buy stuff from players, I feel like wandering traders are worth keeping around now. Because they can, like, trade you, like, right now, I am not going to fly out 15, like, say I didn't have the firefly bushes, right? Say I had to get firefly bushes right now, you'd have to fly out, like, 15, 16, 17,000 blocks to get a firefly bush right now. Or I just wait for a wandering trader to pop up and buy it from him. No, they're useful. I will fully cop and admit they updated wandering traders and they're useful. What is this all for? Roses, this is a challenge to myself. I have played Minecraft since Alpha Edition, and all my years of playing, I have never built a mega base. So when we started this world, I said, okay, this is it. This is the world where I'm going to build a true-to-form Minecraft mega base. And I've just been picking away at it. And then this is our city in the sky. I've been leaving them alone. I may have 15 or 16 stacks of leads, but I've been leaving them alone for a while now. Adrian, building mega bases in Minecraft has always been a thing. I feel like it's always been a thing. You know? Everybody... I don't know what happened, but in like the last 2 years, making Minecraft content has become incredibly competitive in like a weird way. Like, I'm here to just hang out with you guys and stream. Like, I'm not doing this full time. My bills are paid. I just like that I get to play my favorite game and hang out with you guys, right? I will see just YouTube thumbnail after YouTube thumbnail of just people trying to one-up each other. I built a netherite beacon in hardcore Minecraft. I built 4 netherite beacons in hardcore Minecraft. I built a full maxed out netherite beacon in under 1,000 hours in hardcore Minecraft. And it's just... that over and over and over and over again. So, I feel like the term megabase has been diluted. Like, I don't want to be judgmental. I saw somebody building a house in Minecraft. It was about 50 by 50 blocks, and they were calling it a megabase. And you know what? If that's their definition of megabase, okay. If that's a big build for them, okay. I won't lie, it irritated me a little bit. And again, there's no, I don't know if there's a textbook definition of megabase. But you know what? If a 50 by 50 castle build is what you need to do for a megabase, hell yeah, all the power to you. But it definitely scratched my brain a little bit. What's your question, Batman? It definitely scratched my brain a little bit. I don't mean to be competitive. Comparison is definitely the thief of joy. Whatever makes you happy, makes you happy. Play the game however you want to play it. Definitely scratched an itch a little bit. Like, Nearly episode 200. Yep, we are almost on episode 200 of ClockCraft, which is crazy to think about. You know what's funny? We got netherite for like episode 100 or something like that, didn't we? Made a stone farm, but cobblestone still spawns about 20% of the time. Your stone generator is going too fast. You need to slow down your stone generator. It's going too fast, so it's bugging, and the it's not generating. The lava and water aren't interacting the way they should. If you slow it down, that'll go away, Batman. You'll also get that issue in moss farms that are running too fast. That's a pretty common problem with stone generators. Just slow your stone. So, like, you have a stone generator that's... Yeah, hold on. I made a stone farm, but cobblestone still spawns about 22... Yeah, so right now you have some sort of clock in there that's making the cobblestone, right? Like, I don't know if you're using pistons or if you're using one you're, like, just breaking by hand. But if you're using, like, a stone generator that's, you know, using lava and water and pistons, you need to slow down the pistons, because you're not giving the stone enough time to generate. You're breaking it by hand. Oh, if you're doing it by hand, then I'm not going to be able to help you, because that's just your mining speed. That is what it is, because you got your water and your lava meshing with each other. That's whatever rate you're going to get. I can't help you with that one. I thought you were like stone generator, like having an issue with... Should you click slower? Yeah. Or it's not really a clicking slower thing. It's... I don't know how to describe it. Hi, Kirsten. You have your stone generator, right? You've got, like, lava here, water here. They're flowing together, and you're mining the stone out of the middle. What's happening is the water is interacting with the lava. The lava isn't interacting with the water. That doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. When water comes into contact with lava, it should form stone. But if lava comes in contact with water, it becomes cobblestone. It's the order the two of them are interacting, which is the issue you're having, why every once in a while you're getting cobblestone in a, you know, stone generator. I feel like I explained that poorly and also very well at the same time. If you back up your water source block, you'll get less stone. I don't know how to describe it any better than that. I could tell you a million ways to fix a, like, full-on piston generating cobblestone farm, but doing it by hand, you might just have it. Tay, thank you for the follow. You nailed it? Okay. That took the end of whatever brain power I had. Alright, pitching time. We're even. Ethan, the Cape events ended a while ago. I'm sorry. Idea time. Right now, the big building is even with our medium building. Right? The framework of the big building is now even with our little buildings. Do we go up 5 more and make this a full 15? Or, here's my idea. Make a smaller part of this. This is the ClockCraft SMP, Teddy. Make a smaller version of this, like fill this floor in, and then go up from there. Do we do the full size all the way up? Full size all the way up, or do we like fill this in and then do a smaller 5 tall build on top of it? Smaller? Do you kind of get what I'm going for? Smaller. Can you do a tour? Sir, pin video top of my TikTok profile. It's a little outdated. If you can wait until if you follow on Thursday, I will be posting a new updated in-depth tour. Step up the build. Fill in. Sir Bustalot, thank you for the follow. Smaller. I'm thinking smaller. I'm really thinking smaller. We'll leave it up to here. And then when this is done, we'll put a smaller building on top of it. Does everybody see the vision? It will probably be these two combined for scale on top. Does that make sense? It's hard to see up here. I know it's going to be like really rough to look on TikTok. But I was playing Minecraft with my mate, and we were playing a building game. We went full-on McDonald's and lost to an elephant. I don't understand where you're going for that, Rylan, but okay. I think that's the way to do this. We'll put, these will come up, and then there'll be 2 rectangular. We'll make it look. I think that'll look good. Instead of just doing this full size all the way up, covering this. Like, oh, you know what we can do? 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 We can connect all of our buildings, kind of like a what do they call it? A skywalk. Like when you're in a city and they have all the buildings connected, you can walk from one building to the next. What's it called? A skywalk? Am I right on that? Like connect this across to there, and then maybe this one connects Skybridge. Like we just make a connection here, and then maybe this one connects to there, and then this one connects to there, this one connects across. So there'd be like a sky bridge going through all of them. That could be a cool idea to do. What's it look like from down here? We come through our fake portal, la-di-da-di-da. We walk up right here, can finish building right here. Full pathway done right here. We're gonna do like trees and bushes and all that stuff. Oh, we've got this build, or we run down here. Big imposing wall, all the glass done on it. Run through here, water stream up. Yep. I'm seeing it. You guys seeing it? Are we making sense? Are things clicking? Free leads? He doesn't have llamas with him right now. He might get to live. This was such a good update. I will say the fact that you can, like, hay bales, super easy to get early game, right? If you're like struggling and you like can't find spruce and you just get one of these guys, you trade him 5 hay bales and now you can get spruce, one of the better wood types in the game. These guys are useful again. When they didn't have emerald trades, and if you like didn't have emeralds, these guys were just free leads. That's what they were. You see it? You see the vision? That's gonna take a shitload of glass. I might have to actually queue up the AFK super smelter. We haven't used that in a while. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to use the restroom, and then I'll come back, and we should be able to get one whole other building done. It's going to be like 5 minutes, so I'll be right back. Do this button, and then this button, this button. Oh. There we go. All right. Everybody here, everybody see Emma, thank you for the heart meat. Diesel, thank you for the heart puffs. What templates are you using for the armor? I am using the Tide armor trim with diamond. Hi, Emoji, welcome in. It's Tide armor trim, netherite with diamond. There we go. Thumbnail? No. You know what I realized? I haven't checked any of my creator camp this week. That one's me. No, TikTok. Uh, go live for an average of 90 minutes, 6 days in a row. Not happening, TikTok. I'm sorry. What's this other one? That's easy. That's just viewership. That's yeah. No challenges for you guys this week. That's disappointing. No creator challenges for you guys this week. It's all just me. It's literally go live 3 times for 210 minutes. Go live 6 days in a row, 90 minutes. Go live for a total of where's this one? Get 146 and yeah, it's viewership times. It's no challenges for you guys this week. That's sad. I like having the creator camp challenges you guys can do with me. Kai, thank you for the tiny dinies. No creator camp challenges that you guys can do. Well, there's one, but you guys will do that one on your own. I don't need to promote that one. You guys will do that one on your own, naturally. Alright. I don't know why I came down here. We might need to run the snow farm. I didn't think I would ever have to run the snow farm again. I was definitely underestimating how much these builds were going to take in, like, in snow. I might have to run the snow farm. Oh, excuse me, snow farms again. I haven't AFK'd those in a hot minute. They might not work. Nah, it works. Hopefully. I bet you they can. What are the odds? Like, my sheep got struck by lightning. What are the odds my snow golems got struck by lightning in that farm? My luck? Pretty likely. At some point or another, we need... Oh, wait, yeah. Last hour of stream. Treaty time. Where are you? There we are. Well, this isn't treaty, but this is treaty. It's the same playlist. This isn't treaty, but this is the treaty playlist. Let's see. How's the volume, Stormy? It's great. Perfect. Mint. Ethan says good. All right. I'll take y'all's word at it. I gotta get off this screen. Stormy, you haven't called a live goal yet. Would you like to call a live goal? Oh, you guys did the Heart Puffs goal. I don't know who did it because it's not showing to me, but whoever did the Heart Puffs goal, hell yeah. Stormy, would you like to call the next live goal? All right. Where did we leave off? We did... Should be able to see it. Is that the frame of it? Yeah, it's one over here. Hello, Mr. Kinger. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Mark. I hope you're having a great day as well. Hamster frowning. Got you. Hamster frowning it is. You'd be finding the best clothes on Amazon. These are all Amazon. I'm wearing Amazon everything. Everything I'm wearing right now is from Amazon. I would never go in clothes shopping in person ever again. These t-shirts are great. The shorts are great. I'm never going clothes shopping ever again. Hamster frowning. Why? Amazon's just great, man. And they have a return policy. Like, you can buy clothes on Amazon, and if you don't like them, Amazon's like, you have, like, 2 weeks to send them back. Or I think it's actually even longer than that. You have, like, you can, like, it's called, like, Amazon Try-On, and you have, like, time to send your shit back to Amazon if you don't like it. Byron, I buy a lot from Amazon. Ethan, thank you for the hamsters frowning. Connor, I think I missed it, but thank you for the heart me while I was gone. I will say that I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. Those Prime benefits, man, they get you. What I gotta do is apply for the Amazon influencer program that they have. Try to get some of my money back from Amazon. Did you reach 15 on the Arch? We changed it. So we changed the plan a little bit. We're not going all the way up to 15. We're not going all the way up to 15 on these guys. It's Something's wrong here. Something's screwed up somewhere. Hold on. I feel like that's one too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, these are one short. We're going to 10. Oh, we gotta finish this one. There we go. Amazon return policy is the best. They gave me a month to return a monitor you bought one time. Usually most purchases are like a solid month on Amazon, but they have like a special policy for clothes. How do you have the motivation to build? Levi, welcome. Good morning, Paige. I don't know if it's really a motivation thing. I'll be real honest with you. I love this game, but I kind of just play it because I can turn my mind off and vibe. You know? And, like, I can just straight up get home from work, you know, put something comfy on, put some good music on, and just kind of turn my mind off and play the game. Like, I'm still thinking. Like, we gotta do counting, we gotta line stuff up, but it's relaxing. You know? I don't know if it... And yeah, it's hard to describe. Unless you do Minecraft like this, it's hard to describe what it's like. Kenzie, I am building a mega base. More specific, right now I'm working on the city in the sky for my mega base. But that's really what it is. I get home from work, I put something comfy on, you know, make myself a coffee, make myself a lemonade, you know, sit down, get comfy in my chair, play my music, and then hang out with my community. Yeah. Your base is a starter base? I know, right? And as far as building, meme, thank you for the follow. And as far as building a mega base, it's just a challenge. Like, my last world was Farmtopia, and I had a farm for almost every single item in the game. That was that world's challenge. This world's challenge is build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. True, I haven't. I ran out of it, and I just haven't gotten more from the store. But, you know, that's the challenge of this world is big base. So I just, all right, I'm going to build a big Minecraft base, and I'm going to stream it while I do it, and I'm just going to hang out in my chat and pick away at it. Snow blocks placed by the player do not melt, Kenzie. If, like, snow naturally accumulates, like you're in a snow biome or a mountain biome or something like that, then snow 100% melts. But if you take 4 snowballs and you craft a snow block and you place it, it will not melt. Is the base the biggest on the server? Yes. I have, by far, the biggest base on the server. Mullet is in second. His base is impressive, but I definitely have the biggest base on the server. Skyscrapers. Yes, sir, chicken. Yes, sir. What's my smallest base? Kenzie, thank you for the follow. I don't know. I've built, like, 4x4 huts to survive the night in. I guess it depends on your definition of base. I don't know, like, I've built a 4x4 dirt hut and put a bed in it. Oh, Kenzie, it's, large. It's just an itty-bitty base. Just my starter base. Dominic, they still haven't fucking lifted it. They still haven't made good on all of the money I put into it. It's still stock, and I'm losing my mind at this point. I will say this, the dealership offered me my money back. Like, if I want the money I paid when I bought my truck, they'll give it back to me in cash or take it off the financing. But then I would still not have it lifted, and I'd have to go to, like, a 4x4 shop and get it done, and it's just such a hassle. Such a hassle. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Welcome back, Dayton. It's such a hassle. I'm hoping the lift comes in by deer season, because it gets really, really hard to get to our camp when the snow and wet sets in. That last year I had the Jeep, and the Jeep could go anywhere. Jeep never give a shit. I could take the Jeep up a mountain through a mud pile, didn't care. I don't know if my stock Tundra will be able to do it once the weather turns. Dayton, I have a 2025 Tundra TRD. I bought it in September of last year. I traded in my Jeep, and 1, 2, 3. And when I purchased it, I purchased the lift that Toyota offers, because I did my last lift for the Jeep, like, in the garage, non-warranty. It was a Terraflex lift, so it was still a nice lift, but it wasn't wasn't approved, so I kind of voided some of my warranties with the Jeep. So like this time around, I wanted to do my upgrades through Toyota so that they can, so that it'll all be under warranty. Like I blow something out off-roading, you know, Toyota's like, oh yep, you blew a strut, it's on us because it's our suspension. You know, that's what I wanted for this rig, and now I bought it in September, and I still don't have it. Dominic, I got 3 in the front, 1 in the back. 3 inches in the front, 1 in the back. So it's a lift, but it's more of a level. Like, I didn't want to do anything crazy. Like, anything over, I don't know. It's still a daily driver work truck, so I didn't want to put, like, 6 inches on it. Because at that point, you know, I struggle to get the wheeler in the bed, or, like, getting the snowmobile in the bed's a pain in the ass. You know, 3 in the front, 1 in the back will fit 35s, and that's all I really need from it. That's kind of the goal. 3 in the front, 1 in the back, lets me put 35s in it. 35s pretty much get me anywhere I need that truck to go, but without putting it in the sky. Julia, I live in New England, but I've, you know, up in good old New England. So she's still sitting stock. I have brand new double black Method 305s sitting with Goodrich KO2s just sitting in my garage. Sitting on a pallet in my garage. I've got TPS sensors in them. I got everything ready to go. Soon as they get their head out of the ass, I've got everything to put it up. Arch, there's not going to be a schematic, but I will release a world download of the world in December. Did you say you live in Finland? I do not live in Finland, Levi. I live in New England in the States. What do you think about the Pats? I am a Pats fan. But I'm not a Pats fan in the way that you probably assume I'm a Pats fan. I'm a Patriots fan to spite my dad. My dad is a diehard Rams fan, and my uncle is a diehard Jets fan, and they hate the Patriots. So naturally, growing up, to be a defiant little shit, I declared myself a Pats fan. Gotta go, Kinger. Thank you, emoji. Have a great night. No, like, I could lift the truck in the garage. That's not an issue. I'd get another Terraflex lift or something like that. I could do it in my garage in an afternoon, but I want it to be under warranty. Like, the Jeep wasn't under warranty, and I beat the hell out of the Jeep. Which is what I plan to do to the Tundra. But if I break something on the Tundra, I don't want to pay out of pocket. Ambitions, thank you for the heart, mate. Ethan, thank you for the... I totally went on a rant. About the truck. You guys always can get me fired up about it. Beth, welcome in. Thank you for the galaxy, Beth. Welcome in. Can we get some W's in chat for Beth? Dayton, I don't mind saying that I hunt, but I tend not to get into specifics because some people get uncomfortable with it. It's a Minecraft stream, not a hunting stream. I do hunt. It's been a huge part of my life. I'll never say that I don't. Pretty much hunt year-round, but I'm not going to get into specifics because some people are uncomfortable with that. I'm going to watch videos on how to build better. I'll be back if you're still live. Thank you, Levi. I will be live for another 36 minutes. Thank you, Work Here. Towel took a nap and was ready to play more Minecraft. That's what she wanted to let me know. No, these ones were 1 floor short. I had to fix that. So, like, now it's 10 tall. Towel took a nap so she could play more Minecraft. Accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, now we're the right height. I'll stop talking about it now. Nice, Dayton. Congratulations. Hi, Houdini. Hi, James. James, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Welcome in. So, what's happening, Arch, is we're going to put another tower on top of this guy. So, like, instead of doing 5 more levels at this height, we're going to eventually fill this in and put a second tower on top of these guys. Or, I guess, 4 of them. We're looking at it. It would look real blocky if it just went to there. So, we even it with these guys. We're going to fill it in and then bring it back up. Dayton, I almost bought a Silverado. 2500. Almost. But I don't need that much. Like, my Tundra is exactly what I want. I could put I got the long bed, I could put my 4-wheeler, I put my snowmobile in the bed, but still, you know, 90, no, 80% of the time, it's still my drive into work, my corporate job truck. You know? It's not like I'm, you know, it can tow the tractor, it can tow the boat, I can put the four-wheeler in the bed, I can put the snowmobile in the bed, but 9 times out of 10, that truck's going to and from the office. That's why I went with the Tundra. I really almost went with the Silverado 2500. Really liked it. Getting like a high country or something like that, but I'm like, fuck, I don't really need this. Like, I couldn't justify it. Want? Hell yeah. Need? No. Sterols, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Julia, I had a 2021 Jeep Gladiator, and I had it lifted up on 35 12 and a half, and she was just my big baby. I had full custom front bumper on it. Absolutely loved my Jeep, but I drove it like a Jeep should be driven, and I killed that fucking poor thing. And then I did all the work on it myself, so I unwarrantied it, and it just by the time she was starting to go, I took it to the dealership, and they're like, "We'll give you 31 for it," and I went, "Take it." And I put that towards the new Tundra, and I do love my Tundra. I just wish Toyota would get their shit figured out with the lift so that I could, you know, build it the way I want it built. My mom has a Gladiator. Gladiators are great. They're so much fun, but I don't know if I'd make a daily driver Gladiator again. I drive a 2025 Jeep Patriot, and she's a tank, still going strong. So what killed mine, Julia, is, I did this in the wrong spot. What killed mine is I didn't re-gear it. It had a 272 gearing in it, which is a highway gear, and then I put 35 12 and a halves on it for overlanding, because that's what you do. I didn't want to do 37s. That was too much tire for me, because it was still a drive to work vehicle. But I put, 60,000 miles on a 2.7 gearing, spinning 35 12 and a halves, and it ate through that poor fucking little, 3.6 liter that's in those. It did exactly what I wanted it to do for 3 years. And then when I took it in, they were like, "Yeah, you need a full new rear diff. You're gonna need brakes." I'm like, "What do you give me for it?" 31. Take it. I'll buy a new Tundra. Again, great vehicle. I do miss my Jeep. People ask, do you have a dream car? I don't have a dream car. I kind of just like whatever I like. But I do miss owning my Jeep. God, it would have been really cool. I couldn't have justified buying a, $70,000 truck. Fucking a Toyota TRD without trading in the Jeep. But if I could have owned both financially, I would have. But hi Towel, I'm totally ranting about Jeep and truck stuff. They're a lot of fun. Again, Jeep is just, you don't get a lot for your money. You don't get a lot for your money with a Jeep. You're paying the full price for a vehicle that has features that are 10 years old. They haven't upgraded the motor in years. They haven't. I honestly, when my Jeep started to go, I was going to buy another one. I was like, I loved my Gladiator. I had a 21. I'm like, I'm going to buy a 25. It's exactly what I wanted. Went and looked at the 25. There was no difference in vehicles. 4 years to update their thing was exactly the same. Hi, Mayonnaise. Sorry. I honestly was going to buy another one. I loved my Jeep. I'm like, you know what? I'll get another Gladiator. Why not? Went and looked at them. The 2025 Jeeps were identical to my 2021, and I went, nope. I'm good. And they were 20 grand more. I'm like, I paid 50 for this when I bought it. And this one is worth 65, and it's the same shit that I paid for 4 years ago. I'm gonna go with the Tundra. Please don't. What? Towel's in here? Hi, Towel. Towel really likes pizza and mayo. I didn't know that about you, Towel. Pizza and mayo, that's not the worst combination I've heard, but pizza and ranch is better. Pizza and mayo, Towel? Really? I Aren't you like blue cheese big? Like, who's the blue cheese person? Is that Towel? The first layer I messed up. This one, you are correct. I'm distracted. If you can't tell, I'm very passionate about my shit I pay money for. And no, the parts for the lifted mower aren't here yet. I got the front end up, and I realized I'm missing some of the hardware. Like, the front end's up on the lifting mower. Like, I lifted the mower, the front end's up, but it is... I need to put some support on it because it was spooky. It was very, very, very spooky, and I hadn't even put the deck on it yet. And, yeah, I'm not gonna put a deck on a mower that isn't stable. I'm planning... I gotta have the mower done and built by middle of July, so probably not this weekend, but I don't know. I'll get it built eventually. Elia. I thought mayo... No, Crafty's the big mayo head. Crafty likes the mayo. Awesome. Well, yeah. In case anybody's curious, we just talked about trucks and Jeeps. I'm currently building a lifted lawnmower, and I didn't think it was going to be as big as a pain as it has been. Who knows, getting a lawnmower from the 90s doesn't want to be put up on stilts. I should have brought a solid... I'm... Like they started doing. Julia, whatever your message was before that one got filtered, because it just became your second part of whatever message you sent came through. You have a 2024 Tundra? Again, Tundras are great, man. I want the lag. It's the first time we've lagged tonight. I just want the shit I paid for. How much longer? 28 minutes. Either somebody's joining or we're just struggling. Towel said your base isn't big enough. Towel, are you making fun of my base? Towel, are you lagging out the world right now? I haven't had lag in my entire stream. Is this Towel's fault? Towel likes eating snails? You mean escargot? Isn't that what that is? Isn't escargot snails? Isn't escargot snails? Yes? No? Yes? Do you know iron farms are broken right now? Mine's running great. Blame the tall guy, and yes, it is. Got it. Hi, Eric. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. What are you building onto the base? Jesse, we are currently working on building the City in the Clouds part of the base. Currently working on City in the Clouds. Hi, B. You misplaced the block. Arch, where? I believe you, but you know how many blocks I've placed? You know how many blocks I've placed, man? I would... Down a level. Okay. Who did it? Cryptic, thank you for all the frowning hamsters. I've been building this. Your name is like super fancy, but I have been working on this since July of last year. I stream about 10 to 11 hours a week here on TikTok and then pick away at the base. I just built an iron farm with a YouTube tutorial and it works better than the one I had. Awesome, Sean. Awesome. B, this is PC, but it is Bedrock Edition Minecraft. Okay. I believe you that I placed a block wrong. I will do one loop and see if I did. These are all good. No, yeah, my iron farm should still be running. I mean, they didn't change anything that would break it. Danny, thank you for the frowning hamster. Paige, thank you for the frowning hamsters. I don't think anything's placed wrong. I'm not seeing anything so far. Unless you guys have seen it, 'cause I haven't seen it. Hamster. That one was wrong. Is that the one you were talking about? The one that was right there? Was that the block? It's been resolved? Yes? Okay. Alright. Cryptic, would you like to call the next live goal? How much longer do you have left on the build? I'm aiming end of July, early August to get it done. Oh, that was a good one. Inventory's good for now. That was a new What do you do for work? Gerald, I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. It was lagging for me now too, but I don't know why. I've just been at your base and spawn. I thought somebody was joining for a second, but I guess not. Three hand hearts. You might be the first person who's ever called a quantity. Usually I just say, do the sticker, and then I set it up. Hand hearts. Hand hearts, hand hearts, hand hearts. So there. TikTok wants me to make the goal 20 hand hearts. Thank you, TikTok. No, 3. Gerald, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. But yeah, to answer your question, Gerald, I may have got cut off. I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutrition manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all around the U.S. Danny, thank you for the hamster. And Paige, thank you for the hand hearts. Oh, I sympathize for anybody who had to work outside in the last couple days. It has been brutal with the heat. Just started watching Silver streams. Now your TikTok is ClockCraft. Awesome, Gerald. Well, you got a good FYP then. How many times a night do I say that? Not as much as I used to, JC. I mean, people are curious, right? Like, the 2 questions I get is, oh, do you have a job? And the answer is yes. And then it's always, oh, what do you do? Those are the 2. Pretty much, those are 2 pretty prevalent questions. So, quite a few times a stream. Do you work? Yes, full-time. Streaming's a hobby. Oh, what do you do? It's this. Towel, thank you for the hand hearts. Prevalent? That's a big word for Elmo. I should never have started saying the Elmo thing, because now you guys give me a hard time for it. That's a big word. That's a lot of counting for Elmo. Silver is a full-time streamer, yes. That's so funny. What, the Elmo thing? Cryptic, thank you for the hand hearts. Alright, Towel, you get to call it. Work systems lead for a pharmaceutical nutrition and manufacturing company. Pretty sure most of my regular viewers can answer. God, you know what TikTok needs? They need commands, like chat commands, like exclamation point Discord, exclamation point version. We need that on TikTok. I can't say that word on stream. Shush. Would you ever quit your job to pursue streaming full-time? I would never quit my job to stream full-time. No. Why does it say we didn't complete hand hearts? It didn't. Paige sent a hand heart. Towel sent hand hearts. Oh, that's different. Well, it's the rule. I can't clear it. Oh. Somebody sent one. Ethan sent one. Okay. Tiny done. Ethan got it. All right. Tay, you can with Tickfinity, which is a third-party software that's actually like a bannable offense on TikTok. But so many people use it, nobody gets in trouble for it. I just don't want to risk it. You know? You definitely can set up commands with Tickfinity. But again, Tickfinity is... TikTok, it says you're not supposed to use third-party software to enhance your stream, like Tickfinity and stuff like that. So, I don't use it. I meant like the base TikTok app putting in commands. Towel, thank you for the Jollies community. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. Shush, Evan. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. Panic, thank you for the tiny dinies. All white in the base? Yes, Gerald. Right now, I'm getting the main structure in first. Towel, thank you for the hand hearts. Paige, thank you for the tiny dinies. Yes, right now, pretty much everything is snow, just because this is the main building material, and we're currently framing everything right now. How much longer am I live for? 19 minutes. However much we get done in 19 minutes. And then I will be no live tomorrow night. I can guarantee no live tomorrow night. And I'll be live again on Thursday for episode 200. I will also release a full base tour video for TikTok and YouTube before I go live on Thursday. So if you guys were looking for the updated base tour video, I will drop it Thursday before I go live on TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, Gerald, if I did this with quartz, I would go insane. I would have one of two things. Either I would have the world's laggiest piglin bartering farm, or I would have hundreds upon hundreds of trapped stonecutter villagers. Doom, thank you for the roses. Cryptic with the tiny dinies. Rhea with tiny dinies. Cryptic with more tiny dinies. And Ethan with tiny dinies. Thank you, guys. Later, Kinger. It was fun stream. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, T-Pack. Have a great night. I see someone asked your question from earlier. It's... So the thing with Chi? Thank you for the follow. The thing with repeat questions, I know when I get a repeat question, I answer a lot. I know that's a new viewer in the stream. Now, my regular viewers will give me a hard time because they've heard me give the answer 1,000 times. But again, I know every time I get a new question or something I have answered a bunch, that's a new viewer. So like I try to give them an honest and earnest answer when they ask it. Even though my regular viewers give me a hard time about it. C, I am working, or Psy, S-Y-E, Psy, I am working on my mega base currently. More specifically, I am building the City in the Clouds part of the mega base. Not Jaylene, thank you for the follow. Build is coming along, great name. We are officially on mapping out the city part of the build. I had to take a break from working on the biomes because I was getting so burnt out terraforming. Like, we got a bunch of the biomes done, but I just needed a break from it. So I started actually building up the city. And we're just getting the frameworks of all the different buildings in first. How many follows on the day? Today we are at 72. Welcome into all of our new followers. Welcome in, everybody. Luca, thank you for the follow. 73. Welcome in, everyone. Still on track for July? Ryan, end of July, early August is the goal. End of July, early August is the goal. I have no trips in July. No work trips in July, which is nice. So, as of right now... Shit, I have personal trips in July. End of August. End of August. Hopefully. Like, we started the mega base last week of July, so I can kind of fib that we started it in August, because we didn't really start base building. We did build the Guardian farm. Excuse me, we did build the Guardian farm and all of that stuff first. The base part didn't happen till August. JS, I don't have Vibrant Visuals on currently. The size of my base and all the... I thought I made it. The size of my base and all the lighting stuff really struggled with Vibrant Visuals. So, I'm just playing with my normal packs on right now. If I turn Vibrant Visuals on, I, like, lose half my frames. Hi, Def. What's the hardest farm I've built in this world? The fucking Shulker farm. Funny enough, Byron, of all the farms I built, I got like 60 to 80. I don't know the final count, but I built a ton. The farm I struggled with the most was the Shulker farm. I designed my own, and I designed it in my testing world, going, oh, I can build this in a creative testing world. This should be easy to do in survival. And I got my ass whooped when I did it. Yes, B, this is. I got whooped when I tried to build the same farm in survival. We got it done, and it worked great, and I have not run out of shulker boxes since, but that farm kicked my butt. You want to watch the Farmtopia streams? Diesel, you should if you get some time. I will say this, the production quality between ClockCraft and Farmtopia is huge. Like, if you're used to, like, what my streams look like now, Farmtopia might be a little bit of a shock to you because I was on my old PC and on my old PS5. I like had bare bones camera, bare bones mics. It was, if you like watch the old Farmtopia streams on YouTube, it's quite a difference. Hi Steph, welcome in. Byron, all of my streams are split with YouTube. Whenever I am live on TikTok, I'm always live over on YouTube. I have a bunch of dedicated viewers who just hang out on that side of the stream and watch. But what it also does is all of the VODs are saved over there. Danny, thank you for the follow. Rhea, thank you for the tiny dinies. But yeah, I split all of my streams here on TikTok with YouTube so that if anybody misses a stream, they can always go back and watch it. And my first streams of my last, like, when I first started streaming, in general, you can actually watch those back. Like, I was just joking, like, I still feel like I'm new at streaming. I've been doing it for a year and a half now. I still feel like I'm very new at streaming, but I can also attest to, like, if you watch my early videos and my early streams, you're like, damn, this doesn't even look like the same guy. Swan, I am currently mapping the city in the clouds part of my mega base. What we're doing is putting up the scaffolding, putting up the... I don't know, I had the word on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot it. Putting up the, like, skeleton of what the builds are going to be, and then I'm going to go back through and detail and fill them in. Oh, yeah, Evan, it's... I feel like every stream I learn something new, I find a new rhythm, I upgrade this, I change that. You forgot what comes after ClockCraft. Season 2. I want to build a mega base too. You have any advice on how to start one? Ellerian? Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Please tell me if I try to get everybody's name right, but if I mess it up, please let me know. What I will recommend you do, if you are starting out on a mega base, is whatever blocks you pick to do it, make sure they're either extremely easy to get, you get so much of it before you start, or you can farm them. If you try to take on a big project like a mega base and you run out of resources halfway through, it's going to kill all of your momentum trying to go get more resources in the middle of that. So either make sure your resources are super, super easy to get, are, you know, completely farmable, that you can just, like, build farms for them, or, you know, have them all ready to go well beforehand. How do you get so many snow blocks? I have a snow farm, Swan. My snow farm does a stack and a half of blocks every second. I apologize. What's wood good for? Crafting? Steph? Crafting, it's a pretty good building block. The wood type, my favorite wood type is bamboo because it's crazy easy to farm and crazy versatile. But if you're, like, doing builds-wise, it's spruce or dark oak. How do you create these farms? It's insane. B, I may look like a Minecraft builder. I love technical Minecraft. I like taking a game mechanic and pushing it as hard as I possibly can, whether it be a farm or, like, some sort of, like, mass gathering method. I like taking a game mechanic and pushing it so hard that it's like, nope, he's cheating. He's in creative mode. My snow farm on this world does a stack and a half of blocks, fully crafted into shulker box every 10 seconds. Like, people look at that like, there's no way you have this many building blocks. I built a farm that does a stack and a half of blocks every 10 seconds. And I'll run that overnight. And I'll come back, and when I have time to live, I just go for it. Will you ever do a tutorial for the shulker farm? You don't want it. JC, I designed that shulker farm, like I said, in creative. I thought I was being innovative. I'm like, wow, I made it really small and, like, compact. This is perfect. I, like, tried to make a compact shulker box farm. And I'm like, this works. This will be great. Trying to replicate it in survival made me go crazy. Ben, I have them. They're on my page. You're going to have to scroll for them, though. Kev, welcome in. There's tutorials for the snow farm and the shulker box loaders and the auto crafters, all that stuff. Strick, all that's left to do, they're big chunks, but all that is left to do on the mega base is I got to do the city up, which is going pretty quick. The city's pretty much just pattern building. It's just doing the same pattern over and over again. So build the city up and then complete the biomes. So I have 6 biomes left to do and then some lava. And then actually 5 because Dell has to do the moss biome for us. But yeah, as far as the rest of the base, a couple biomes left to do, some lava, got to plant some crops and finish the city. So I'm like 80-85% done with the base. It's cool how the stream room upgraded over time. Byron, when I first started streaming, I was in the basement of my old apartment. and like it didn't look it, but it was not. That was a good apartment. Like it was in a good spot. Like I liked the people I lived with, but it was such a dingy, cold basement. Like I had tapestries up on the wall. That wood background, the wood background of my earlier streams, that shit was a tapestry. That was a tapestry. I had unfinished like cement basement wall behind me in my original apartment when I first started streaming. And then I got the house, and now I have like a room dedicated to it, you know? It was fake. Of course it was fake. Yeah, if you watch my early streams back on YouTube over a year ago when I first started streaming, I was in my old apartment, and the backdrop is it looks like logs. It's not. It's a tapestry. Matt, thank you for the follow. It's a tapestry because that actual wall was just like gray, not even painted cement. Thank you, Ryan. Will you alternate from the city to the clouds, different vibes? Yeah. I will burn out on this, Arch. At a certain point, I'll get sick of working on the city, and I'll go back and work on the biomes, and then I'll kind of bounce back and forth. Oh, none of you guys had any idea forever, until finally we put the whiteboard up. Remember the old whiteboard? I still have that. We had the old whiteboard, and you guys are like, why are the logs moving every time you write on the whiteboard? I'm like, it's a It's a tapestry. At least it wasn't a window tapestry. It's also true. Yeah. That was, my buddy and I, like, we like, oh, the basement, it's perfect. This will be our game room. And then I didn't think I was going to stream down there, so we, like, had, like, the lights and, like, the tapestries, and we played video games down there. And then, like, I started streaming, and I'm like, I am in a basement streaming. This isn't a good look, so I got the whiteboard behind me. And now I'm, you know, here we are a year plus later. I'm in the house. I got a whole room dedicated to streaming, you know. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I'm sorry. I'm nerding out over, like, how much has changed over the last year and a half. And then now I get all of you guys. Hell yeah, Gerald. Go for it. You missed the whiteboard? I still have it. There's just not a good place to put it in this room. Like, it's not like in the old apartment where, like, there was a wall here and I could just have it on the wall. There's not a good spot for the whiteboard in here. You know? I still have it. I still have the whiteboard. It's underneath the coffee table. You can't see the coffee table right now, but I didn't have it. It's literally just sitting there. You could rest it on my head. Hunter, most of the builds are just for aesthetics, just for the scale of building them. One of them is going to be a fully furnished interior for, like, my bedroom of the base. Because some of my viewers give me a hard time that I sleep in a wall in my storage room. Skill issue? Thanks, Sammy. I still have the whiteboard. I still have the whiteboard. I still have the tapestries. I got them. But I don't do this. Devin, thank you for the follow. Is there something called a whiteboard stand? There is, but there's not a lot of space here. It's clutter. I hate clutter. If you guys couldn't tell, I hate clutter. You could hold the whiteboard the whole time. Hey man, it drives engagement. I mean, you know, writing people's names on the whiteboard, it drives engagement. I could see it, you know? You keep every box you get? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You can't see... Actually, I need to get a smart camera and mount it up there so I can turn it. I keep all of my tech boxes. Jacob, thank you for the follow. I keep all of my tech boxes because you guys know in a couple years I'm moving. Like, I like where I am now. However, my 5-year plan, I am going to the Carolinas or going to Montana or going down to Florida. I am moving because it's getting really expensive to live where I live. Like, I pay almost 10 grand a year in taxes. Like, it's fucking stupid. Getting the hell out of here, man. So my 5-year plan is getting out of this place. Oh yeah, no, like, yeah, stupid money in taxes here. I'm looking to get out of here within the next 2 to 5 years. So I keep all of my tech boxes so that when I do move, I have the box that my monitors are meant to travel in, the box that my PC is meant to travel in. All of my tech can get boxed back up. I live in Carolina and there's nothing here except the Outer Banks. Yeah, but it's cheap as shit in the Carolinas. It's cheap as shit. Like, you guys don't pay anything in taxes, and your houses are... I don't care if there's nothing to do, man. I'm a streamer. Like, I need a gym, a place to work, and good internet. That's what I need. I need a gym, a place to work, and good internet, and I can make do. I don't need fancy. I will say, like what attracts me about the Carolinas is you guys don't pay shit in taxes, and your, like, housing is cheap. Well, not cheap, but, like, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath is only gonna run me like $350 maybe if I get it in a nice area. I buy that same house where I am now, that's like $500-600K. Sorry, I'm gonna rant about that because I've been looking a lot lately. But yeah, I don't know where yet. I don't know where. I just know in 2 to 5 years, I'm going to Montana, I'm going to Florida, I'm going to the Carolinas. I haven't decided where. Let's go, think of it. I might do Ohio or Wisconsin or Michigan. Like, I've been to Michigan a lot for work. I really like Grand Rapids. I've been to Grand Rapids a lot with my old job. So it's like, you know, might be worth looking into Michigan. I don't know. I just know, not here. Come to North Dakota. I'm going warm. I will tell you that. Like, as cool as, like, Ohio has really good hunting. Like, Ohio and Wisconsin have really good hunting. So it's like, I don't mind the cold. I can put up with the cold. New Mexico. I have a buddy who lives in Arizona. And it's too hot. Meg, thank you for the heart, me. Nah, we'll see. I'm here for at least a couple more years. I'm here for at least a couple more years. Get my feet, keep my feet under me, save some money. But 2 to 5 years, my 2 to 5 year plan, I am out of New England. I'm somewhere warmer. I'm somewhere with less taxes. I'm somewhere in a new house. Wisconsin is where it's at. Maybe. Again, maybe. I couldn't find anything like housewife. I've spent so much time on Zillow. It's like 2 years out, but I'm still already on Zillow. Like, ooh, look at this. Look at this. What about Texas? Could do Texas. Again, hot. Again, the problem with Texas for me is hot. I don't do well with heat. That's why I was, like, looking at, like, North and South Carolina. Like, it's hot, but it also, like, in the fall and winter gets down to, like, the 60s. You know? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I totally read it there. Meg, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Sketch, thank you for the heart me. Sketch, thank you for the popular. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm here for at least a couple more years. Save some money up, put some stuff in the bank, keep working full time, keep streaming and hanging out with you guys, and then, but 2 to 5 years, I'm out of here. Paper, snow blocks placed by the player do not melt. So if you craft a snow block with 4 snowballs and you craft them, or you like have a snow farm, they do not melt. Also, hi Mullet, thank you for the hand hearts. Say 10. Well, it was 96 degrees today and humid. Cole, I think everybody's miserable hot right now. Like, I had the lights off in my office, shades drawn, fan on, and I still was sweating. Cryptic, thank you for the galaxy. We get some W's in chat for Cryptic. And some W's in chat for Mullet. I didn't see that Mullet sent in 5. W's in chat for Mullet and Cryptic. Thank you, guys. W's in chat, guys. Well, it's bedtime. See you next one. I am about to follow you, Diesel. This is as far as I'm going here. I'm going to go put my tools down. We're going to grab some RTX pack, and we are done for the night. All right, let's go grab some RTX and come right back. Just wanted to check in real quick. Have a good one. Good night, Kev. Thanks for checking in. All right. Towel, don't give me shit. I'll be back. I know you're in chat, and I know you hear me talking. I know you know what's going on. Give me a hard time. Not bedtime yet. Actually, I've been bad. I got to put the dishes away in the dishwasher, and I got to put laundry away, and then bedtime. watching stream since the floor. Grace, you've been here for a hot minute then. I got a couple things I have to do after stream. Get the dishwasher unpacked, get my laundry put away, and then bedtime. So if any of the other members of ClockCraft want to go live, you can help me. You know what's funny? We argued about that yesterday. I don't know, or not yesterday. Sunday. Oh, wow, loading my base. What's worse, putting dishes away, or washing dishes and putting them away, or doing laundry? And I have both of those things to now do tonight before I go to bed. This looks nutty. Oh, Hoop, it's the resource pack. This looks so nutty. It's a resource pack that bugs out. Okay, that's... Actually, towels? Sweet. That actually looks so good. Where the hell am I going to take a thumbnail of this? Right here? Oh, yeah, no, that's the thumbnail right there. That's our thumbnail right there, chat. What's the pack? Vanilla RTX. I had videos on it. This is a pretty resource-intensive pack. Towel, are you going live? Like, honest answer? Yes, you were debating it? Okay, awesome. Sweet. That means I can do this. She's not live yet, chat, but actually, you're already queued up in my shout-out tab. If you guys want more Minecraft content, Towel is going live in a little bit. She's actually in the world right now doing her own thing. So, if you're looking for more Minecraft content, go follow a lame Towel. She's pinned message right now. She's going to go live in a few minutes. Go ahead and watch her. I'll be watching her while I do my laundry and my dishes. Yay. Wait until 10:30 p.m. to do that shit. Fucking mint. Anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you. About 100 new followers today. 50,000 likes. We had over 7,000 in diamonds. For record, the challenge I didn't let you guys know is I need to do 50K on the week, which you guys will do naturally on your own. I don't know how many gift goals we got through. I don't know how many new friends we made, but I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Follow the silver mullet right there as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace. Oh, and I'll be live again Thursday. Guaranteed no live tomorrow night. Live again Thursday.